on Whatnot. I'm just getting settled into the bait room. So we're gonna get to selling some baits tonight. So let me you guys like this thing? This is the 6 Sense Icewood beanie. It's pretty warm in my house, but got a new jerkin hat we're fixing to don. So what's really cool about this thing? My bald ass head here. Got any bait casters I want to sell? Yes, Tyler, I do, but not tonight. I'm fixing to sell a bunch of those. Dude, these things. So let me put my phone up. I got to get it in the got to get it going here. So, what's up if you're a first time watcher? Welcome to the Baitman Baxter Whatnot. We do this every Sunday. We have a good time over here. We laugh, we buy baits, we talk baits, and all that stuff. Let me get my. There we go. Gotta get a little background, guys. The OG boss back there. What's going on, Cuz? What up, J Mitch? I try to be an honest twat. Yeah, man. So what I'm gonna do first. Hey, Gray, I'm glad you joined. I found a bait the other day that I owe you that I did not realize. Evidently, a couple months ago when I had a stream at my mom's garage, the stream cut out, and you bought a bait at the end of the stream, and it never showed up as buying. And I've got it. I found it. So I gotta get that out to you, bro. But yeah, we're gonna walk around here. Here's what we're gonna run first, guys. I've got all this stuff on my desk. Don't mind the trash. I need to clean up in here. But I've got these baits right here. They're ready to go. I got some Rapalas. This bait is a 6 Sense Crush that a guy canceled on last week. We got some hot lips, just random stuff. Look at you. Look at this nice balsa right here. This is from Jeff Hodges, handmade North Carolina, and some purple on it. What's up, Pickwick Bucktail? X-Wrap Frog. Look at this. Look at this Bandit, baby. Bandit's 700. Amazing color. We're going to run it. Look at that. A Goldfish Bandit 700. Yeah. We're going to run these. And then we're going to take a walk around after we run. We're going to go tackle picking in Baitman's tackle tonight. So that's what's going to happen. A few things I want to let you guys know. I need to set this stuff up. Hold on. I gotta set up my auctions here. I'm sorry. Uh gotta set these up. I forgot to do that. We're gonna do 15 seconds sudden death all night. 15 seconds sudden death. I gotta set up my here in just a minute. Let me set this up. I'm sorry. Of course the app is gonna freeze. It never works great. What is going on? God, I hate this thing sometimes. There we go. Failed to qualify. Add listing. All right, let's add some giveaways, guys. We're going to add some giveaways. I'm going to get one running. We're going to do at least 4 follower giveaways. So all you got to do is be following me. I've got some special 6 Sense stuff tonight to give away. I got some bounce worms and some shindos, all kinds of stuff. And who knows what else I might give away. Buyers giveaway. I'm going to pull a balsa bait out tonight for the buyers giveaway. Yep. From my own personal stash. Let me do one more thing here. I want another giveaway. What are you doing? I want to do a buyer giveaway. All right. Auction. There's only one. Auction. Giveaway. Buyer. Buyer appreciation. All right. All right, let's go ahead and run a follower giveaway. I'll show you what I'm going to give away, guys. I'm sorry about that. No, I'm sorry. I got paused. Back on again. I had to add auctions to the deal. So I'm going to do here's what first follower giveaway. Look at this bag of 6 inch bounce worms here. So I'm going to make this a little. I'm going to make it up a little bag of unrelated here. How about that? Oops. All right, see if we're good. We good now? Are we good? Yeah, all right. Yeah, there we go. All right. I had to load the auctions. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to load the auctions. We're going to go ahead and run a followers giveaway real quick. And look what I got here. I got a bunch of 6 inch bounce worms. I buy these things on their auction when I can. And I buy them to, well, one for me, and two, I I can make y'all some little goodie bags for giveaways. And so I'm going to do a couple bounce worm giveaways tonight. So I'm going to give y'all about a pack full of plum bounce worms here, coming right off the stringer. That'll be our first follower giveaway. Check these things out. These are sweet. I don't know if I have any live target bait ball cranks or jerks, but we'll search around tonight. Look at these. I did have to get some weed bags. I got a bunch of them right here, and scales somewhere. But this is the new bounce worm. So if you like that divine shaky worm, this is the bounce worm. This is a plum color, great with a Nico. You can put on a shaky head. You can wacky rig it. Really, really like this. These are nice and soft. It's got this narrow tapered tail, kind of similar to a hip worm, but not really. So I'm gonna put some of these in a bag for you. And it's gonna be follower giveaway number one tonight. Also got a bunch of tungsten weights we're gonna move tonight as well. They're not as thick, Brandon. They're a thinner, softer plastic. Which the Divine Shaky worms do have a soft plastic. These are a little bit more durable. These are almost feel more like the jelly worm taper to them. So that's gonna be follower giveaway number one. Unreleased bait. Let's go. All you gotta do is get in that giveaway, and we're out. So we'll sell what's on the table here, and we'll go from there. Let me get my box ready. Oh shit! About just crushed some swim baits behind me. Be all right. If you want some good bags for soft plastic, check out Clear Bag. I have plenty of stuff like that. Uh, I usually get the money bags or the 6 cent tackle bags. They work really good for me. All right. One thing I would like to make really clear, I'm not trying to be a turd. This has been happening the last 3 or 4 whatnots. Um, when you bid on something and you win, unless I find a defect in the product, I'll cancel it. Actually, I never run it if it's got a defect. Please, no cancellations. Uh, if you're the only person bidding, no problem. I don't make custom soft plastics. Those are 6 cents made those. I just do snack bags, great value. But I got what you're saying now. Uh, no cancellations, please. Um, Look, if your kid has your phone and is buying on whatnot, I'm sorry. Um, but please don't bid on items, because what happens is you canceled on that where somebody else that was bidding against you, they wanted that bait and they didn't get it. And maybe you drove the price up. So uh, please don't hit me with a cancellation that says wrong color or shipping was too high. So heard that. Anyway, let's run some baits, guys. Let's start off with some Rapala DTs. Here we go. While that givey is going, we'll have more givvies. I try to do it on the hour. We start early. We'll do another giveaway. Let's try it 7:30. Somebody remind me, 7:30 do a giveaway. Try to do one at 8, 8:30, 9. What's up, Head? All right, DT10, Pearl Gray Shadow. This is the older one with the Sure Set hooks on it. Surely you might hit a stump. By the way, the new this style jerkin hat you can get at KentuckyLakeThreadCompany.com. It's a Richardson 112. All right, let's run this. There, everything starts at $1 tonight. Even though it says hard bait, we may run some soft plastics. Here we go. 15 seconds. Pearl Gray Shadow Rapala DT10. Nathan is on it first thing. Thank you, Nathan. Put that in a little bag here for you. Find my Sharpie. And we'll go. I got this hat, Kentucky Lake Thread Company. They made it special for me. You can go to their website and you can purchase it. I think it's like 32, 33 bucks. I come with the idea, and Mr. Hartman over there, he brought the heat. Got some cool stuff coming out. I am going to try to get an extra one. He's been really swamped with orders lately, and I'm going to do a giveaway of a jerkin hat soon. All right, next auction up, DT10 in bluegill. Man, the baits are looking good tonight on the camera. DT10 in bluegill. If you're a first time buyer, by the way, I will throw you a free bait in with your package. If you're a first time buyer, DT10 in bluegill. Oh, and speaking of, Mr. Hayden makes a first purchase. I tell you what, Mr. Hayden, I've got you a Rapala Rattling Rat for free for making a first purchase from me. I'll be putting it in your package. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. And as always, I take requests. So if you got requests, put them in there. Let's see. Let's stick with Rapala. Let's do a shad wrap. This little shad wrap. This is a good color. This is blueback herring, which they do not make anymore. It is an Iconelli color, I believe. Get this line tag off. So a lot of my baits are what I like to call new but used. I can have some jitterbugs. Fishing with the Bear, congratulations. You won giveaway number 1. I'll write that on the bag here. Thank you, Fishing with the Bear. Put that to the side so I don't mix it in. I buy a lot of fishing tackle out of people's boxes. Some's used, some's not. Crawlers or jitterbugs, yes. I don't know if I have any Excalibur, but I do think I got some Lucky Craft square bills. All right, here we go. Blueback herring. This is a number. It's a number 7 shad wrap. Great cold water. DT flats, sure do. I got one right behind me. I'll definitely have one. We may have 2. And we got Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. But once I sell what I've already got laid out, we'll go dig through boxes, guys. I got boxes. Stuff. Some stuff I can tell you I don't have. Some stuff we may have to find. And y'all see stuff you want to run, we'll run it. All right. Let's see here. Here's another Rapala DT. DT10. This is in can you hear me now? The school was calling and let me know. All right, DT10 Helsinki Shed. Here we go. DT10 Helsinki Shad. Oh, got a little scuff on it, nothing crazy. It has been fished a little bit. A good color here. Good fish catching color. I'm gonna run a DT16 in this color up next. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan's the Rapala guy. He likes them. And guys, we're gonna have some balsa baits tonight. So you better be paying attention. Some of them I don't know the makers. Some of them I do. Like, let's run this guy right here. Stacy 90s. I do believe I have some Stacy 90s. What's the purpose of those hooks? I'm still trying to figure that out 15 years later, James. Got good internet. I got good lighting. I got a bass lamp I haven't used over here. Check this. This is a balsa bait. This is made by Jeff Hodges, great builder out of North Carolina. Look at this thing right here. Just kind of like I don't know, kind of a crappie. It was made in 2023. Signature is on it. Micarta lip, kind of a purple crappie. Let's run this thing. Ready? Let's go. 15 seconds on the Jeff Hodges balsa bait. I think these sell for about $20, $25. Somebody's gonna get a good deal here. Someone got, whoa, Jay Mitch. Wow. Thank you, Jay Mitch. Great buy. That could look, Darius gonna get in there with a super deal tonight. Thank you, cuz. All right. You know what? Y'all still hot on some balsa? I'm still hot. Let's go to this special box real quick. See what we got in the special box. Let's run this little guy. Actually, I think we're gonna run this guy. This is a good looking bait. It's called it says Back Bay Balsa. Look at this guy. So we got a little deeper lip. It's a wire through. So you see how it's got the wire on the bit under the bill. It runs through the bait. So basically, when you're pulling here, it pulls the wire. Check that. Nice, kind of a full pattern on it. Little copper, really good looking. Might be killer in the spring. I would say this thing runs about 8 foot deep and it's flat side. All right, let's go. That is a Back Bay Balsa. Mr. Balsa is bidding on this. Thank you, Darius. I'll put that in the drawer for you. I'm going to have to get over there this week. We've got too many baits. All right, now let's get back to the normal stuff. We'll skip around every now and then. Darius's little special drawer, might ask. I got so many things I can't even shut my drawer. Hey guys, I might have some wiggle warts. Any high end Ozark Trail. I don't think the word Ozark Trail and high end goes together. But we'll see. Did that guy ever sell any glide baits, or was he just some kid showing off? I felt like that was just someone flexing what they got. A deep dive in pop art. Man, I sold my last one, Joe. Sold my last one. Here we go. Let's spice it up here. Bandit 700 and Wild Thing. Bandit 700 and Wild Thing. Let's go. 15 seconds. I got one I hung up on my wall of fame too because it's got that purple drip on it. Man, this is a beautiful. The school, thank you, Big Money. The school keeps calling me to let me know my kids aren't in school. I understand. Hold on, I'll be right back. The gosh damn school has called me 3 times in 5 minutes to let me know my kids don't have school tomorrow. I know. I read the emails. I took the phone calls at 2 o'clock today. Quit calling me. They will call me because my kid called a girl ugly, but they won't call me when somebody punches my son. I don't understand the freaking geniuses that run our school systems. I'm sorry I'm getting mad on here. Big Muddy, congratulations on that bid too, brother. That's a this is a beautiful paint job. Yeah, and these freaking lazy ass teachers, they don't want to teach school. They want to That's why they give these kids NTI and expect mom and dad to be the teachers for a week. And oh, we don't want to go to school an extra day. I'm sorry, you signed up to be a teacher. I don't want to work 20 hours overtime every week. But you know what? I do because it's my job. Sorry, I hate to get on a rant like that. All right. How about a frog? Let's do a random frog. This is a little spro frog. I don't know if I have any rock crawlers. There is some ice fishing to be done. I do have some little johns I found. Check out this. I think this is a glow in the dark color. Spro frog. It's in good shape. Spro frogs are now like 15 bucks on Tackle Warehouse. Let's go. It matches the hat too. Spro frog. Glow in the dark color. I think it's going to be a Jerkendale. Think Johnson, great buy. Think it's going to be a Jerkendale, lipless, and somebody's really good with a bladed jig. My sleeper pick is Cody Meyer. I feel like Cody Meyer may do really well in this tournament. Cody's not a guy I think that can win a lot, but in fantasy fishing, he can make a lot of checks. Making the top 50 is very important. All right. Let's get this stuff off my desk. How about a man's Manolure jigging spoon? Old school Manolure. It weighs 1 ounce. Little pearl man's jigging spoon. Here we go. Yeah, TW's got some nice exclusive colors. Man's Manolure jigging spoon. Gravy's gonna take it for $1. Oh, Jay Mitch said $2. I'll make you holler. Jay Mitch, I wrote it on the barcode. I hope that's okay for you. All right. Here we go. Jerking. Look at this beautiful X wrap. Just a silver black back. That holographic. Got the feather tail and the X wrap here. Let's go. We're gonna run quick tonight. I'm not gonna play around. We got baits to move. Dude, I like the X wrap. A lot of guys sleep on the X wrap. It's a really good bait. Thank you, Gravy. You guys let me know what y'all want to see. I've got about 20 baits here. And then we're gonna go move around. JDM glides now. I don't have any JDM glides. And I'll be honest, Americans build better glide baits. Other than maybe a Roman made, which you're just paying for the name. Well, I'll take that back. Gancraft is a bad son of a bitch, but shallow cranks, we got it. We got shallow cranks. We'll have some tonight. High end American, yeah, I got. Really don't want to sell them, but I got some clutch baby. I got some clutch baby boss. Ooh, I might have a flat 7. We'll have to be do dig box digging. All right, here's another DT. This is a DT 14. DT 14 in Helsinki shad. Or yeah, Helsinki shad. It does not have the Sure Set stump getters. Yeah, no JDM glass, no Sixth Sense, and no Guggen. I don't have a tyrant. I'll be honest, you don't need $120 soft swim bait. That's a money grab. I'm just gonna be honest. There's probably about $5 in that bait. That's a money grab. I will fight. I I know people like them. They do catch fish. I do, Bobby. Thank you, Nathan. I do have some 110 plus ones. Not many, but I think I do have some. Let's see. We'll go. I'll keep that in the bank. How about a Lucky Craft Stacy 90? I heard somebody ask for one. I've got one here on my desk in one of the better colors, Aurora Black. Stacy 90 SP version 2, Aurora Black. Won't be the last one I run tonight. It was in pretty good shape. Here we go. Bandits. All right. Noted. I think we can find some bandits tonight. Stacy 90 SP. Yeah, I had some citizens. Pretty good. JJ, thank you, JJ. JJ's got him a little box, extra box coming. Do I have a 120? 120 what? SP? The big Stacy? I don't believe so. Got some big ass. Old Strike King Diamond Shads, Excalibur top waters. I think I got some diamond shads. Excalibur top waters. Probably not. Probably not. All right, here's another Lucky Craft dirt bait. Here's a small pointer. I tell you what, I am going to run is a. I might have some Excaliburs. I'm not sure. Here we go. Here's a shallow pointer SP in American Shads. This is a pointer SP 78. It's the shallow lip. Nice little fence. I do have Spro shallow cranks, and I do have some Fritz side. Let me sell what's on my desk, and we're gonna go bait hunting. Okay? I'll get me a little box, and we'll go bait hunting. I'll load the box up with stuff you guys want. I like this little fast one. Old catalogs. I do, but I'm not going to sell those. Those are really kind of what I like to keep in my personal collection, and I use those for references a lot of times. All right. Thank you, JJ. I may be coming across. You got me a Kentucky Lake Thread Company hat. Awesome, dude. He's a good dude. Jordan's a great guy to support. And if you get the hankering for some jerkin, make sure you grab you a jerkin hat. All right, here's another Shad Rap. Here's another. I will, dude. I'll do you even better. I'll go from jerkin to the dirty diaper. All right, Colt Shad Rat number 7 in bluegill. Here we go. Shad Rat number 7 in bluegill. Hi, Richard. Shad Rat number 7 in bluegill. Dude, it is warm though. I feel like Cousin Eddie. Shitter is full. Hey, Richard just got his first purchase, guys. So Richard is getting a free bait. Richard, let me get you a free bait. And it's item number 14. Let's go get him a free bait. Be right back. If I got one in the package here, I could get. I may be running out of in package baits. I am. But I found him a free bait. Richard, thank you for being a first time buyer. I'm gonna give you a little Bomber 7A Tennessee shad to go with your shad wrap. Put those in the bag here. Guys, the post office has been slow. I'm sorry. I live in the south and we got hit with the ice snowstorm last week. Dude, I promise I will wear the snot out of this thing. Pop Max, no sir. I don't have any stickers, Richard. I need to get some. Glide guy, I sold a King Kong about what was it, guys? 2 weeks ago. I think it only sold for like $12. That was the only one I had. I'm on Kentucky Lake, Richard. Benton, Kentucky. Ah, I got some more shad wraps. How about a Crawdad number 8? Yeah, I was right. Crawdad number 8. Jerkin stickers? Hell yeah, that's a great idea, JJ. That way, when the cops get behind me, they wondering why I'm near the center line, I can say I'm jerking. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, our post office, you just couldn't even get to it. I follow a guy that sells knives, and he's like, dude, I dropped 35 packages off, and they said, we can't even scan those. I did. I had some stickers, didn't I, Darius? I think if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a link. Yeah, dude, that color's fire. Like, I was doing a podcast with Laura Lab. We talked about shad wraps, and then his power went out. We haven't been able to finish it. All right. How about some lipless? You guys like lipless baits? Like rattle traps? Stuff like that? There you go. Shallow diver square with Richard. We'll get to them, buddy. I got a bunch on my desk. Here is a Rapala Rip and Wrap '07 gold black back. Good lipless bait. Very underrated bait. XR50 knockers, no sir. Jackal TN, I don't believe. What's up, Randall? Randall the Hammer. That guy's got a bunch of one knockers. I can tell you that. I know Randall. He's a tackle junkie. This is a really good bait. Very slept on. Thank you, Daryl. And I can be honest with you. Randall knows my boy Chad Porter witnessed me catch an 8-pounder at Lake X on a Rip and Wrap '07. Randall, I'm not calling a guy out, but he is he works at Excel Boats and does a great job, by the way. They make great boats. All right. There you go. How about a team? How about another? I'll do this for you. I got a Rip and Wrap here that's, I don't know, a smaller one. Dude, I'm telling you, Randall, at one time, if I could have put the FFJ here on whatnot, $200 a piece. How about a TD Vibration S? So this is a JDM lipless. Team Daiwa TD Vibration S. I'm not sure the pattern. And I'm going to throw in a small clack and wrap or rip and wrap '06. And this one, it's weird. It's like it's kind of a matte finish on it. So let's do these two together. Here you go. They're not in perfect shape, but they're definitely fish catchers. This one's been fished. Getting two lipless. And Jeff Coop's going to get another bait because he just made a first purchase, guys. First purchase. You know what? I'm going to make it even sweeter for him. I'm going to give him 3 lipless baits. Where's my box of lipless baits here? I'll make this guy a good deal. Oh, come out of there. Come out to there. Scratch on your first purchase. I'm gonna throw in a Rapala Ireland. Ireland going in there. Yeah, I got 3 baits for one. Right? That's what happens when you're a new buyer. Number 17. All right, I got about 10 more baits here to run, and we're gonna go do some tackle digging. Great little buy there, brother. All right, here's some Shad Rap style baits. This is a Berkeley Bad Shad, really good one. This is the Bad Shad 8.5. Oh, I do. Oh, I do. There's purple cranks right there, boys. A Bad Shad 8.5. Beautiful color. So Mike Russell from Bag 5 designed these paint jobs for Berkeley back in the day. Great color. Here we go. Bad Shad 8.5. Where's my mod Hellabass? Is he still trying to ship his whatnot from other? But I got new mod in here. I got Phil and Froggy, great guy. He's mod. And I think I'm going to add a couple more. David B made a first purchase. All right, David, let me go get you free bait. Free baits tonight for first time buyers. Let's see. You know what? We'll give us if I can get another look in here. I'll give you the same thing as I gave the other guy. Tell you what, I'll make him a deal. Woo. Let's see if I can make a couple mods here. Here we go. Here's your free bait and get you. Ooh, this one looks really good. Got a little chartreuse on the bottle. Great buy. Great buy. I'll give me a second to re-collaborate. Man, my wife made dinner. I was going to run at 6, and it's got me jacked up. My wife's a good cook. I'll give you young guys a hint. Run the supper. She made Monte Fristo or Cristo sandwiches, however you say it. And they're freaking jamming. Oh, guys, I gotta get Bateman Jr. in here real quick before we get going too far. We have a teenager, and for the few that are here, since I was streaming on my kitchen table 8 years ago, Junior is 13. Let's get him in here. Hey, hey, Brooks. Where you at? Come here. I'll say happy birthday, dog. All right, I got Junior in here. Here he is. How old are you now? 13. 13? His voice is changing. Ain't that crazy? So this guy here has been on bait shows streaming with me since you were what, 4? So we've been almost 10 years of live streaming, whether it's talking on the kitchen table or selling baits on whatnot. And just so he knows, I'm really proud of him. He's pretty smart. He doesn't fish as much as I do. He does know his baits pretty well, but I want to brag about him a little bit. And you all guys, thanks for the birthday wishes. You got anything to tell the people? Go Vols. Go Vols. That's right. You know he's my son. Go Vols from Bait Manager. He's gonna go back in there and get some frags on Call of Duty. So heard that, Iron Hill. Funny story about Junior, and we'll get back to selling baits. He was 3 years old when the Josh Dobbs Hail Mary happened. Georgia threw the pass, scored, and I looked over and he is asleep out. And then the Hail Mary hit, and I ran out of my house, and he woke up and just looked at me and went back to bed. But yeah. Oh, by the way, Sakamata Shad. How about we give away a pack of Sakamata Shads? Let me reach into my special drawer here. Looky here. And since it's almost giveaway time, how about we do this? Let's give away a pack of Sakamata shads to a follower. How about that? How about that? Giveaway. Follower giveaway. Number 2 is going pack a 5-inch Sakamata shad. Let's go, boys. Who else is giving away socks on whatnot tonight? I am. I've been playing around on the jig heads. Um, I haven't found one that I've just dialed in yet. I throw the chompers. I'm not trying to belittle Slick Johnson. Piece of shit. Um, I like, to be honest, the owner Range Roller is about as good as it gets. Um, I do like the 6 cents tungsten jig heads. And honestly, the Rapala ones are pretty good too. But for the socks, I really like the Range Roller really, really well. I'm buying all kinds of different ones. Queen Tackle makes a good one. I did not like the chompers. It's got a super sharp hook, but man, it tears. It just tears your plastic so bad. And man, if you leave one rigged up on a spinning rod, um, the uh, the lead it chemically reacts and gets all white and all that stuff. Maybe. Well, the problem isn't that it doesn't. It definitely holds a bait, but like, say you want to change size heads or whatnot, the one you just used done. I have not. I am running the giveaway, bud. We're running it right now. You got to be following me. Hit that follow giveaway. A pack of Sakamatas. Thank you, Froggy. Let them know. All right, we're gonna run some baits. Some more baits. Here we go. Strike King 6XD and Sexy Shad in the pack. Starting at $1. 6XD Sexy Shad in the pack. Froggy ain't modded. I thought he was. How do I make him a mod? Allow to moderate. Yes. There you go. You know what? Let's make Big Muddy a mod. Allow him to moderate. Hell, we'll make you a moderator, J. Mitch. Look at that. We got 3 new mods, guys. Screw it. Thank you, Gravy. Good deal on that. J. Mitch has been a long time forward. You know what? Let's just let's roll. Let's make Phil mod. He's a good dude. He knows he can. Dylan, West Coast Chris, you know what? You'll be a mod. There we go. Everybody gets a mod. That should help though, because not every moderator can always be on here or whatnot. We almost got 100 people in here. We get 100. I tell you what, we get 100 people. I'll run another giveaway. How about that? I'm giveaway happy. Oh, 101. We're gonna run another giveaway. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reach into my personal stash of custom painted -1s tonight. We got 100 people in here. Guess what we're gonna do? I'm gonna give away a custom painted baby -1. Yeah, let's do it. Giveaway on top of giveaways, guys. All right, let's sell a few baits because I got to recoup my giveaway. Here we go. Here's a Bad Shad 5 in Gilly. Beautiful color, by the way. Bad Shad 5 in Gilly. Y'all don't let me forget about that -1 either. Dude, if we get, I tell you what, I will give away a purple chartreuse bait back here if we get 150 tonight, and it'll be a good one. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. If we get 150 guys in here, I will get a Jank Juice 6 cents bait, and I will sign it, and I'll run it as a giveaway. Not that my signature's worth anything. 5XD and MM Moongill. Ooh, I do not have a 5XD and MM Moongill. I might have some 6s, but I don't have them in the house. I'll be honest, man. I try to snatch them up as much as I can. Any glides? No, sir. I don't. Uh, I will say Clutch is having a drop on February 4th. All right. Bad shad. Y'all got 18 seconds to get in for a pack of Sakamata shads. That is, it is sealed. It's not been used. Hollow Body Mouse. I believe I do have some, Richard. I believe I do. I got a frog box we can go through here in a minute. We lost the giveaway guy. All right. Here it comes. Who's getting the Sakamata shads? Who is getting the Sakamatas? It is going to be. This thing is rigged because my moderator just won, but longtime friend and buyer, Mr. Thill. Thank you, sir. I like the mask. Any SKT minis? I do, but those don't go for sale. Those are my personal box. Well, guess what? I told y'all if I got over 100, and we did, we're going to give away a Baby One mice. This was custom painted. This is the newer version Baby One mice. You know, the C4 that's got the underneath scales. These run good. Here we go. We are this giveaway. I said over 100. I give away a man's. Here we go. It's in there. Bad Shed 7 and this yellow perch. This one's up for auction. Bad Shed, great looking little color. What's up, Frank? Frank, you gonna fish the BFLs? I need to go pay. I need to pay my money. I don't know if I'll fish the first one, but I'm gonna pay all the entries so I can at least be qualified for the wild card. Thank you, Richard. I got lots of regular Shad Raps too. All right, giveaway, guys. Baby One mice. I said if I got over 100, I would do it. If I get 150 tonight at some point, I'll autograph a Jink Juice 6 cents bait. Speaking of 6 cents, I do got one I can run. And a guy canceled on last week after the show. Said he didn't want it. I'm gonna call him out or anything. It's okay. Squareville guys. Man, Frank, I wanted to fish the Toyota because I like that time of year. I don't know if I can compete with the scopers, but I think I can get them. I could get me one decent bag over 2 days, but it's during spring break for the kids. Here we go. Here's a 6 cents Crush 50X. Not sure the color. I think it's the old gizzard shad. Let's run it. And this is the rattling one. It's got the knocker in it. You want you would be. I tell you what, when you look at the standings, you start at the bottom. That's where I would be. 50X. See the baby. It's not baby shad. I'm pretty sure this is the old gizzard shad with that yellow line in it. Really good bait. They run almost exact. This and the RC 1.5 are pretty much interchangeable. JJ, I'll tell you what, JJ. I'll send you one in your care package, and then you give me a review. How about that? Let's make that deal. Let's make that deal. All right. Rapala DT 16, and they call this color silver. It's just a full silver black back DT 16. 100 guys. Thank you so much. We got about 10 baits to run, and we're gonna go bait hunting as well. And then we'll run another. I'm gonna lay off on the giveaways to 8 o'clock. We'll run some more 6 cents bounce worms. I've got some special morning dawn ones. Oh, Frank made a first purchase, so I got to get Frank a free bait. Man, I'm gonna lose weight going back here to get free baits on, huh? What was that? What was that? Got you a free bait, Frank. I got you a little Rapala, no shad color, Rattling Wrap. Hold on just a second, guys. On Michael Jordan here, number 23 of the day, night. 101 people. Thank you so much. Run me a mouse. All right. I gotta go get one. Let me get the frog box real quick. I'm pretty sure there's a mouse in there. Pretty positive I found one the other day. Where is that damn thing at? Where's that? Oh yeah, we here. They're right on top of things. Let me make sure there's a mouse in here. I could have swore there was one. Look at this box. Look at all these frogs. Let's let's see. Oh my gosh. We need to move some. Oh yeah, look at here. Look at this popping perch. We'll put that up on here. We'll make somebody a good deal in just a second. How about some how about a couple of these booyah things? Look at them. There's the booyah plopper frogs. We can run some of them. Here's another popping perch. Look at this guy. Giveaway. Who wins the -1? It is R Hatter. Congratulations, R Hatter. I have not run the Wiggle Awards. I ran a Stacy. Jonathan, you were gone. I ran a Stacy. You were gone. You're in Fat Boys or Flat Broke. I got a Fat Boy, but it's in chartreuse purple. West Coast. I haven't really got any cards lately. I'm been on a. I'm looking for a mouse for a guy real quick, and I may not can find it. I swore I seen one in here not long ago. Looky here. There's a ish fat frog. And the reason these look white is there's been baby powder in the box to keep them from sticking together. And we might put these. This is a good one. Look at this. Somebody has modified this ish fat frog to be a plopper. Hmm. Interesting. Dude, there's all kinds of these booyah toad runners in here. Let's put some of these up here. They're everywhere. What's this thing? We'll put that up there too. All right, that's enough frogs for now. I gotta find them. Damn, I know I had a bag of frogs somewhere that had some mice in them. Oh, did I just found a balsa bait? No. What is this? Oh, some shindos. Just swore I had a bag. This is the spec box. Huh. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. Could have swore I had a whole bag full of those. All right. Let's get back to selling baits. All right, here we go. A little hot lips, 1/4 ounce. Somebody's put some suspend dots on here. You know what? If I find it, Richard, I'll throw it in there. Teckle Sharker. No, that was not a Teckle Sharker. All right, little hot lips, 1/4 ounce. Oh, pearl blue back. It does have an eye missing on it. Somebody's put some suspend dots. This one's actually probably been fished quite a bit. JJ says, I'll take it for $1. I don't blame you. Gotta get some more weed bags out. All right. No problem, man. Yeah, dude. We get some good deals on here. Get some good deals on here. And I think JJ already bought some stuff, so like no shipping charge on that. Yeah. All right. Here's now this one's beautiful. Here's another hot lips, 1/4 ounce. This is kind of a chrome red color. It's in really good shape. It does have a little rash from the hook going back and forth. A bow stick for $11 is a hell of a deal. I actually found like 5 for $70 on Facebook, and I don't think the guy ever got back to me. Here we go. Can you get a budget bundle of rattling wraps? Is that what you like? Rattling wraps? Anything orange? Yes. We can find some orange baits. Any bandits? Hey, Dwayne Boontang just made his first. Oh, I'm sorry. Dwayne Bon Trigger made his first purchase. So guess what? You know what we do? We give away a free bait for a first purchase. So let me go get you a free bait. Free bait. I'm just getting free. I'm trying to keep it about the same for everybody. Oh man, my daughter's having a meltdown. Once you get your package and get your order, you'll be able to come on whatnot and give a review. Okay. So once you get your package, you say, "Hey, rate your order." That's when you give me a review. So there's your free bait, Mister Bon Trager. Bon Trager, and beautiful little bait. No problem. Hey, Richard, thank you for coming in my show tonight. All right. What else we got? Ooh, here's an old school Rapala. We go. Here's a little old school Rapala fat wrap. I think this is a number 5. And Fire Tiger, deep little fat wrap, Fire Tiger. Yep, RR4 and Fire Tiger. I got a bunch of Rapala fat wraps too, by the way. Shallow runners, deep runners. I don't have any super shallows. This one's in great shape. Man, these are any DTs. I've ran some. Thank you, Richard. I thought you were going to bed, homie. Thought you were going to bed. Yep. I've got what we're gonna do, Zach. I've got some baits here on my desk. When I get done running those, I've got about 5 more left, 6 more. We're gonna do a little walk. I'll get about 25, 30 baits that you guys want, and we'll auction 'em. Also, I'm gonna run a Shimano box tonight. Here we go. Bagley guys. Here's a cheap Bagley. Do not let this auction go over like $5. Kind of a gray ghost color DB3. Somebody has drilled weight in the lip. It's I just want to get rid of this. I really don't care if it sells for $1 or $3. But here you go. I'll still wrap it up. Here's a old DB3. It has been modified, guys. Just trying to get this out of my hair. I think it's gray ghost. It's not in perfect shape. Just trying to get it off my desk. Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate that. I'm not in here to preach up baits and take jitterbugs and crawlers. Okay. Flat max shallow. Ooh. I might. I cannot guarantee you that, but cannot guarantee you that. Now, I do have to admit there are some of my personal boxes in here. Hmm. That's a good question, David. It's a good question. How long am I running? I don't know. I might run to 10 o'clock tonight. We'll see. I've ran for about an hour and we got 27 baits. I usually go to 9:30, 10 o'clock. Speaking of Bandit, here we go. Look at this. Bandit 700 and Goldfish. I'm good right now. I like the jacket. Bandit 700 and Goldfish. I believe that's the color. Woo. Here we go. Well, they do look like a Z Boss. I think I'll be honest, I think Profound, that's where they got their idea from. Bandit 700. Big Muddy. Thank you, Big Muddy. That's it. Gray Orange Crush. probably should have kept that for the Volve, but I want to put some different stuff up there tonight. I'd like to actually see that color on a jerk bait. What's up, Angel? What you doing, girl? What you doing? My dog's in here. She's a good girl. All right. 2 baits and we're going bait hunt. Here's a jointed Shad Rap, number 5. Just a shad color. You know what? Let's do 2 for 1. 2 jointed Shad Raps and we'll go bait hunting. Fire Tiger and Shad. 2 jointed Shad Raps. Here we go. Dude, these are like sleepers. These cast better than a regular Shad Rap as well. And I got a lot of jointed Shad Raps. And did we just got another first time buyer. Tell you what, I'll give you something different. I'm gonna give you this little small jerkin bait right here. I'm not so sure who makes this, but this thing looks good. Let's give you a little 3 for 1. Thank you for joining in tonight, getting you a free bait. New house is good so far. The only problem is I kind of got too much room at the moment, but you know, if we buy enough baits, I can fill up the room. I've been buying case knives too. That's my new addiction. Just buying pocket tools, case pocket tools. All right. Well, did you guys say we wanted some wiggle warts? Wiggle warts tonight? Anybody? How about that guy? Is this an OG wart? Oh my gosh, look how minty this is. Looky here, OG wart. What else we got? We got some newer warts too. I'll run some new ones too. Let's see. Damn, I don't know if I can run this one. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this OG wart right here. Well, I can't either. I collected Tennessee ones. Let's see. There's another OG. I gotta save some. I got some great looking hot lips in here too. Oh, Pre-Pradco Bandit. It's in not that great a shape. Let's keep that in the box. Here we go. What a bone short wart. Look at that. This is a thin fin fatso. That's cool. Let's see if I got any more OG warts. I do. Got some great hot lips here, by the way. Get another hot lips. All right. What else is in here? That's a new wart. That's a great color in a new wart. All right. All right, guys. Painter warts, man. Ain't none of these are painters. Looky here. How about some Normans? Looky here. How about a Bagley? Is that a boss? Is that a KB1 Bagley? Look at this guy. Look at this boss of bait. Woo. I believe this is a Jeff Hodges. Yes, new warts are storm. Well, they're Rapala. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh, I got a better one than that. Looky here. Look at these. Look at these. How about a custom painted DT Thug? Look at that guy. There's a Rapala DT Thug. Hadn't seen one of them on here in a while. That's going up there. Deep little ends, deep little ends. This is an incoming preview. How about another balsa bait? This looks amazing. This is a BJ Baron. I can tell you that. Look, look at this boss of bait. Oh my gosh. Somebody said, "Do you have any DT flats?" I got a DT flat 3. DT flat 3. Here's a custom painted Norman. It's a great looking Norman that's been custom painted. Look at here. Look at that, Bill Norman. That's a tough one. That's called Real Shad Deep Little Ant. All right, let's do a little walk around. Let me grab a box so I can put stuff in as you guys ask. I'll put them in a box. Get this tackle warehouse box right here. This should be good. Oh, Barnes. Yeah, while we're at it, look at here. There's a little pop R. G finish. Let's run this. Oh, G finish pop R. It's not perfect. Someone buy it for $1. If not, I'll throw it in the buyer's giveaway. Yes, we will. I don't have any live target bait balls. I don't. Thank you, Garrett. Good deal for $1. We're gonna walk around for a minute. Yeah, so that color, this real shad color, was developed by Pittman Creek Wholesale. So you could buy this in a Strike King, a Pradco bait, and I believe a Bandit. But you had to buy from Pittman Creek Wholesale. That's how that came about. All right, got my box. Let's take this off the stand. Let's go walk around for a few minutes to see what you guys want to find and buy. So this is B stuff coming up. There's some frogs. There's everything I just pulled out of that one box. There's another Norman. That is not for sale. Tungsten weights will be up for sale. There's my chartreuse purple collection. It's growing. It's always going. Yeah, I added those sour grapes today. All right. Let's see what you guys want. All right, look at this box first here. DB3. Y'all want it? You know what? We're gonna run it. I'm not. There we go. Somebody wants some Lucky Crab square bills. Of course, it's jerkin baits. Uh, there's another boss of bait. Look at this guy. Yes or no? What's up, kid? Yes, he did. I've got it. Let's run this. This is a your boss. Your boss texted me today, kid, and asked about whatnot, and he may not like me anymore. I just told him, why don't you just sell to me instead of you trying to go a business against me? Oh, it was a lot nicer than how I just said, look at this DD22 right here. Look at that guy. Boy, that's a canary. Did I see pork? No, my fly zipped up. There's no pork in here. Um, yeah, let's get this. Of course, it's hung on one. That's put this in the cell box. How about ooh, look here. Is that a mega bass? Mega bass. These are custom blanks. We gotta roll some of these. Look, these things look good. Gotta roll some of them. Is this a mega bass? I don't know who paint. Oh my god, whoever painted that did awesome. I know there's some mega bass in here. I got one right in my hand. Got two of them. Run those Smithwicks. All right. Let me get these undone here. What is this? This is a Lucky Craft? Oh yeah. Here's a Lucky Craft. I don't know what that is. That's look at that. It's a LC 2.5 RT. Throw that in there. Let me get these Smithwicks undone. Ooh, look at that guy. Yowza. Let's get this Mega Bats. This is a good color right here. These aren't perfect. Looky here. How about a damn Pro Blue Mega Bats 110? Y'all like that? Norman DD22 in the box. Yep. I've got a bunch more not in the box. See if I can get one more Mega Bats out of here. I love how these treble hooks hang in a freaking box. You try to get one damn bait. Here we go. And now, here we go. That's a sexy French Pearl Vision 110. I'm going to try to get another one of these. Somebody said rogues. How about this? Let's go over to this box. Anything in here anybody wants? Someone said jitterbugs. See if there's any jitterbugs in this. Any interest in any of these torpedoes? Bandits. Okay. I know. Here's a little Demiki crank. Oh. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Good grief. Any OG traps, dude? I got more rattle traps than you would know. Do you want to see something badass? I got spooks. No, I don't. I don't have vaults. There's a bunch of man's deep divers. Where's it? Looky here. Big freaking top orders. Run some spooks. All right. I don't think these have hooks on them. Let me move my camera a little bit. Oh, damn, what now? This is why I kind of don't bring my phone when I do this. Here's the old redhead. Throw it in the box. These aren't in perfect shape, just so you guys know. Oh, barking spider. Here's that guy. There we go. There's 3 spooks right there. Look at this guy. Look at that. There's a Zera too. That barking spider just got to me. Where's it? Where's that big Charlie? I have a giant Charlie O somewhere in here. Here's some. Oh, found some poppers. Oh, looky here, boys. Looky here. Found a G spot. I found the G spot. There's an OG splash. What is this? Some kind of old wood prop bait. Let's see here. What's in this bag? Here's some tons of. Here's a jitterbug. Oh, a Denny Brower torpedo. So here's the problem when you put things in plastic bags. It's hard to get out. There's a frog torpedo. Here we go. Denny Brower. Denny Brower torpedo. We got lots of stuff. What else is in here? I'm just going through. Look at this bag. Look at this son big. Look at this Bagley. Look how big this thing is. This is 10 inches. I mean, this is I'm a big stick, and it's bigger. Look at this guy. Huh. All right. I'm not really reading the comments, to be honest. All right. Somebody said rogues. Let's and square bills. Let me try to get stuff together here. I gotta calm down. Someone's asking about oh, look at here. Look at that. That's a giant Charlie. Oh, that's probably $100 bait. There's an army figure. Look at that big freaking son of a bitch in there. I bet some. Look at these old DD22s in the package. $15 bundle. I usually don't do those, but I can make some bundles. There's walleye baits. Anybody need any walleye baits? Top water. I did put some top water together. Look, this is just random stuff in here. I didn't know this box existed. Somebody asked about OG traps. Yeah, I got OG rattle traps. What about you? Uh, these are kind of my giveaway baits. Somebody had some sweet peas, and I did not get those. Got plenty of bombers. I think there's some warts in here. Some fire tiger warts. Yep, there's one up top. Yep. No, I'm not putting one of these bags up for $15, homie. Not doing it. I don't feel like digging through bags right now. All right, so here's some square bills. Here we go. Here's some KVD 2.5s. Put those in the tackle warehouse box. There's more rattle traps. If you guys really want some OG traps, look at here. We got Cordell's. There might have been some flat A's in that bag, Jason. DT flats, I've got a couple up there, chicken. Let's see. What kind of rattle traps we want? I'll just grab this whole box here in a minute and we'll run out of the box. So I got that box of traps. Oh, barking spotter. I got this box of lipless, lots of chromes. Lots of chromes. Let's see here. There's some more jerkin baits. More jerkin baits. What we got in here? Huh. Diamond shads. Okay. I remember you saying that. I tell you what, I just found one. There's a diamond shad. See if we find another in here. That's not who makes that. Oh, that's a Cordell. I know I had some more diamond shads at one point. Look at here. Here's one. There's a 1/4 ounce diamond shad. Put that in there. Let's see, what's this? What is that? I don't know. I don't know. That looks good though. Huh. What's in this box? Oh, Norman's. Here we go. Any interest in those? Run them Little Mr. Monies. Where are they at? I don't know if I saw any of them. Trap box. Right in here. What's this? Oh, that's a yeah. So this was the good rattle traps. When the chrome come off, yeah. I gave away a 1- chicken. Where were you at? Were you choking it? I gave away a custom painted 1-. I don't see the little Mr. Monies. Yeah, bleeding red eyes. I got a bunch of them, Jerry. Actually, I don't have the color you're looking for, but all right. Let's see. I don't want to get too much stuff. You guys, let me know if you see anything. Look at all these shad wrap style baits. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we hit here? About a DD22 suspend. How about I want a bumblebee? How about blue gizzard 6XD? How about a lavender shad? Yes, I've got some pre-wrap. DD14 Bumblebee. That one's yours when I find it, Big Muddy. Oh, look at this. What a batchy. In the box, clacking wraps. Oh, there's an in a package of DT10. Rip and wrap in the package. I'll grab a couple of these. What's this old school rattle trap here? What color's that? Let's see here. That's enough for now, and we'll go bait hunting in there in a minute. Somebody said bandits too. Don't let me forget bandits. Hold on, let me show you the bandit box real quick. I don't even know where to put things. That's a problem. Look at all the stuff I got in this room. Too much stuff. Need to sell. Let's go find some bandits real quick. Man's hardworm. I got your hardworm for you, chicken. But oh, here we go. I'll sell this. You guys interested in this Shimano box? The blue top does have a small crack up top, but it's a good one. Here we go. Juice box here, guys. Got one of these bandits I cannot sell. One of these I cannot sell. Oh, there's a good Norman in here. We got some Lucky Crafts. Look at, I can't sell this one. That's a Mark Menendez autographed bomber. I cannot sell this bandit either. This one is going to Tackle Talk Podcast. That's a tough one. No R&B Tiger. I do know that, buddy. I got a Gizzard Shad Bandit 100, which is really tough. I've got these two Bandit 200s. Yeah, we'll just take this shit, put it on them. There's a good Shad wrap right there. Here's some Bandits. Yeah, I'm hanging the Menendez up. Got to do that. There's 8 of them, and I've only got like 3 colors at best. But I will run these Lucky Craft, and I'll run that Norman down there. Dude, look at these things. These are Norman baits too. What was the name? Phil, what was the name of that Norman bait? I guess Menendez is slang for a young Spanish boy or something. Dude, the old school Nixon bombers are badass, and I've got some, but hey, look at this little fat free shad. It's not a dance color, but that's a good color. Somebody said a fat boy. Fat boys. Y'all remember what show that was? Ooh, looky here, boys. Looky here. That guy. Oh, what's wrong with these? I don't even get today. No, I don't have a method. I was thinking of the Jackass stunt where they dressed up in fat suit and they had that song "Fat Boys." Fat boys. Look at these guys. Whew. All right, this is the pile we got going. Oh, it's about time for a giveaway. God, I don't know what I'm going to do with some. Look at all these chat. Oh, that's never mind, guys. That's my personal box. There's my Norman Fat Boy. That one is not for sale. Y'all know where that's going. Hey, I tell you what, I'm going to run. I'm going to run a Quake. Anybody want a Quickie? I don't know how I'm going to ship it. How about a Quickie full cast? Let's run a Quickie full cast. All right. What's up, Toto? We got to run a giveaway first. Got to run a giveaway. All right. Gonna make a special giving. Special giving. Look at here. I got worms. Well, Credit Karma is going to interrupt me. Just let me know I got great credit. Uh, so I can do my. This is the new Bounce Worm. These are in Morning Dawn. You just bought 4 quickies from the Hookup Tackle. Brother, I spent my money with Hamilton Bait and Tackle. I'm gonna give y'all some of these. I got a lot of them. This is the new Bounce Worm. You can wacky rig it, drop shot it, Nico rig it. This is a Morning Dawn color. So I'm gonna give y'all some of those. Oh God, barking spiders are killing me right now. I'm gonna put those in a bag for you. Uh-oh. You just need to come over, Jason. You need to tell your boss, hey, don't worry about whatnot. He says you got too much tackle, so I need to know about whatnot. Just say, just sell it to Baxter and let Baxter do what Baxter does. He's got cash. Did they? Yeah. So bounce worms in that color. And then I'm going to also give you a pack of the Busa shaky worm and June bug. So really finesse worm in this one. I like the bounce worm. So let's run that giveaway. Our next giveaway, I'll have to add some more. We'll do another pack of Sakamata shad. So here we go. Giveaway number 3. Dude, that Morning Dawn looks badass. I tell you what, I would wacky rig that on a drop shot, and I think you would slay. All right, let's run some baits. Let's run some baits. Who's paying attention? Rapala DT flat 3. Come on, chicken. I even have my wife do your hair while you're here. DT flat 3, silver fold. Ready? 15 seconds. Let's go. DT flat 3, silver fold. Jim, thank you, Jim. I'm gonna run about 100 items tonight, maybe more. We'll see. Thank you, moderators. Yep, dude, it's been really hard to get on a 6 cents drop when they're running the stringers. Wow. All right, I understand that in chicken. Wigglewort, OG Wart, OG Wartalort. Dude, I'll buy them. I fish a lot of them. Most of the guys buying them are fishing them. I personally, hot take, I like them better than the Aunt's Garage. Aunt's also a better fisherman than me. All right, OG Wart. Here's the stamp on the bill. You can see it's very light here, but it does say Wigglewort. Oh yeah, definitely says Wigglewort. You can see that watermelon seed color. Here we go. Start at $1. OG Wigglewort. OG Wigglewort. 1 second. J. Mitch snatched it up. Goodbye, J. Mitch. I've been trying to buy some more Wiggleworts. Also, some of these people that are selling one knockers are on crack. Again, I always run into, well, eBay, they're going for $80. A lot of these people don't understand when you look something up on eBay, it's not showing, it shows, it doesn't show what's sold, it's showing what's listed. I can list my jerkin hat for $100. Uh-oh, I gotta check this out. I got an important text. Oh my God. J Kid, you are a dirty man for sending me that because that gave me a bone dog. Yeah, they do. Flat sevens run about for me. They run about 10 foot. Whew. I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna have some heat if I get this from Mr. Kidd. I'll probably even throw him some dollars. All right, here's a newer wart. The giveaway is a pack of 6 cents Boosa Shaky Worms, and I gave you 6 of the new Bounce Worm. I think it's the 3.5 inch in Morning Dawn. God, that Morning Dawn is sexy. Yep, you're right, chicken. You're right. I always go to Sold Items. I want to buy a couple from you. One for my collection. Here's a newer wart, but whatever. It's cool. Newer wiggle wart. Cool, cool color. I mean, if you want to troll with it. These, by the way, catch fish. Man, we got another first purchase in here. We got another first time buyer in here, guys. I gotta go get him a free bait. Gotta get him a free bait. Oh, let's see. Here you go, free bait. Thank you, sir, for your first time purchase. You guys have fun on the Baitman Whatnot? Any hats like the one I'm wearing? I don't have any here, but you can look up Kentucky Lake Thread Company. Um, I need to, and you can buy them off their website. Big Money won the giveaway. Congrats, Big Money. I guess I'm gonna have to make everybody moderators tonight, so even the odds. Total 100%. True value is what somebody is willing to pay. I made an offer on some Excaliburs. I thought it was a pretty good offer. It was 18 baits, and I offered them 225, and some were in eh, okay shape. Yes, there were some Raven Reds. Yes, there was some Royal Shad, but when they got hook rash on them, they're hard to resell. Obviously, I would keep those to fish with. So not a problem, Ray. I do that for all first time buyers. But on the hat, Kentucky Lake Thread Company. And then if you got some cold ears, you'll like this chicken. I'm fixing to put the dirty diaper on. This is the new Icewood beanie from 6 cents. Look at here. I am located on Kentucky Lake. Thank you. My wife said I like that. I said, well, you think they say beanie? This is my muff diving cap. Anyway, let's sell some baits. After I shit myself. Oh God. Here we go. Here's a thin fin uh fatso. Thin fin fatso and a bone red. So this is very similar to a short wart. Here we go. Are you not entertained? I can't wait till our East Kentucky creek fishing. Yeah, I'll do it. Thank you, Big Muddy. East Kentucky creek fishing. All right. Sometimes I sell stuff at a dollar I probably shouldn't have, and I feel like that was one I shouldn't have. But you know what? I don't care. I really don't care. All right. How about a here's a newer wiggle wart. I'm just grabbing. I'm just grabbing newer wiggle wart. I do, but I don't like. I'm just trying to sell stuff, chicken. Sometimes it's not about how much it sells for. I want people to feel good about their purchase, and I want people entertained. This is a newer wart, little crawdad color. Thank you, Clay. I'm not going to be the guy that, shit. I'm not going to be that guy that begs for money. You know what I mean? It's just, I want to sell a lot of baits, sell them fast, 15 seconds sudden death, and I see, and it's not. I'll actually say the fishing side isn't that bad. You get into the knives and other stuff. It's come on, guys, and they're shaking it. Come on, guys. If I shake it 5 more times, keep bidding. Come on, guys, get it up. I ain't got no trouble getting it up, and I'm not going to beg people uh, to buy a fishing lure. You either want it or you don't. Sometimes people don't want it. I've sold some really good wiggle warts that are $40, $50 warts for $20. I've also sold some stuff that I'm like, yeah, guys, don't bid over $5, and people keep buying it. Whatever. All right, here's this custom painted DT Thug. It's a really good looking color, but it is a DT Thug. It says right there on the bill. And here we go. I don't know what this custom painted one is. It looks like, all right, kid, if Jason Kidd keeps sending me dirty texts like that while I'm in this whatnot, yeah, kind of like a bone Tennessee shad. It's actually got a little bit. You're really gonna like this bait, Randers. It's one of these that there we go. It's got that old school, like harder gulp style to it. I believe that's a Mark Restivo paint job. Very good looking bait. We're going all over the place. 90 people in here. Thank you so much, whatnot. We got a ways to go. I'm trying to sell 100 baits now. We're at number 36. How about a new school wiggle wart? OG wart coming up. I don't see this color very often. I'm pretty sure this was a Bass Pro exclusive color, maybe. Look at this. This is a chrome red crawl. Someone throw the V number out there. But you can see this thing. I don't think it's ever been fished. OG wart right here. Here we go. 15 seconds. OG wart. That's hilarious. I have been told I'm mental. My bait room is my safe space. Thank you, Big Muddy. Appreciate you. That's 60 plus. Well, guess what? Big Muddy just got a really good deal then. Really good deal. That's how we roll. I used to start them out at like $20. But man, I just whatever. Buck and go. Here's a smoker. Is this one of the best all time? Short warts in certain colors, but for the most part, no. This right here is probably one of the best fish catching colors, V38. And man, this one is mint. Absolutely. There's not a scratch on the bill or the bait. Probably should just keep this one for myself, but I'm not going to be selfish for this green crawl. Ready? Go. I would pay good money for a Table Rock shad. I forgot the V number on the Table Rock shad. 2 seconds. One. Randers. Wow. You know what? I might throw you something free in. Thank you, sir. That is absolutely mint. Like, dang. And dude, listen to the rattle. Perfect rattle on it. Like that one's really good. No, they actually make their Table Rock one looks like the Bandit. I forgot the V number on it. Do I have any more OG warts out here? Looky here. Someone wanted an orange bait. How about a fluorescent orange OG wart? There, you see it right there on the bill. Fluorescent orange OG wart. There we go. I I don't have I don't have a one-eyed purple people. Got a purple yogurt slinger. Fluorescent orange wart. Oh, look, we got a first purchase. You know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna do something cool here. 'Cause I got a few extra. How about I give you a new wart with your OG wart? So you got an orange and white. Go Vols, baby. Thanks for being a buyer. Thank you for being a buyer tonight. Is that a purple wart? Because I got a purple wart down here. Yeah, you ain't never seen Varsity Blues? Oh shit! I didn't know I had these two. Y'all still want some warts? Look at here. How about this guy? Look at that one. Chrome purple. I'm pretty sure this is an OG wart. It's hard to paint chrome. Here we go. It's a maroon with black back. I got you. Well, there's that. Purple clear bill. Okay. Pretty sure this is. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't say storm back there. This is an OG wart. Similar to this. Okay. Thank you, Jay Mitch. Next giveaway, I'm gonna add some more giveaways. It's gonna be a there he is. There's Mr. Kentucky Lake Thread Company. Guys, if you guys want a jerkin hat, y'all click on Thread Dealer right there, and you go follow him or message him, and he'll get you the hookup to get a jerkin hat. I have a gray one that looks great, and I lost it. Sorry, Jordan. Um, but he can do them in several different styles of hat, by the way. He's got some awesome Sakamata hats as well. We're going to work on an Eat Sleep Bates hat. I need to just get Jordan to come over here and help me. That's really what I need to do and keep me on track. Like, I got a few leftovers here. Look at that Eat Sleep Scope, Dot Chaser, Open Invite. Like, the jerkin hat, the jerkin, he can do it on this style. This is a Richardson, or this is this. Yeah, this is the Richardson Reactive SPF 50 Eat Sleep Scope. Yeah, we can do it. However, you should look up, get off Thread Dealer message or get on his website. He's a good dude, really good dude, and I like to support the local guys. All right, I just found a couple more OG warts, by the way, guys. Just found a couple more OG warts. Y'all still want warts? I'll bring the heat on the wiggle warts. V120. Oh, that's a new wart. What else we got down in the sun bit? Oh, god dang, that's a sexy hot lip. Hot lips, that's what I call my wife. Da-dunch. Alright. Alright. So this is how I like to be clear. This is an OG wart in red shad. It's an, I would say, shape not perfect. Good fisher right here. It does have some blemishes on it. Good fisher in red shad. Here we go. Good fisher here in red shad. Now I won't go stupid on it. Y'all pay what you want to, but they won't ever make them like this again. I bet Hartman has some warts too. Jeremy, thank you, sir. I actually know someone locally that has a bunch that they need to come off of here for me. I got to keep that on the down low. Though. I can't. I don't need local people hunting little words. I know Dan Moorhead has a box of like 200, but I'm not going to hit up old Moorhead. He's a good dude. All right, I got two more OG warts here. Look at this guy. I would say this one's in. We might have to hit this one with the. Hey Brooks, bring me some paper towels. Got a few little dirt marks on it. A little chartreuse brown back. OG wart. There you go. It's on the bottom. It says wart to OG. Here we go. OG wart. Clear bill on this one too. Mm. Let's test out the rattle. Rattle's good. Oh yeah, this is a great color. That's called a fish catcher. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Tell you what I'm gonna do for you real quick, Tom. This stuff to clean your baits. So I'm gonna spray a little Totally Awesome on here. There's just a little bit of dirt on here. I'm gonna take care of it for you. Clean this guy right up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Even though I did have a few oh my gosh. Wow. Dude. This thing cleaned up. Look how good that thing cleaned up. Wow. That's what Totally Awesome will do for you. $1 at your Dollar General store. You just bought a bottle at a dollar store, best $1.50 you can dude, it's like amazing. Just clean that sucker up. They do wash in the lake. You're right. They do wash in the lake. All right, this is my last OG wart I've got. I'm gonna have to score some more. This was a suspender. I think they called this. Let's go ahead and hit it with the awesome real quick. Bang. Let's go ahead and hit it with the awesome. This is another one I probably don't need to sell, but I'm going to because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I fish with a rock crawler and a curve 55 a lot, and a Norman middle end. I've got about 10 OG warts for myself, and that's about all I need. Good fishing color right here. Look at there. It's got a little bit of hook rash back here. It does have some hook rash, but it's in really good shape. Rattle might be stuck. Not no more. So there's a trick. If your rattle gets stuck in a wiggle wart, tap the bill on your gun on your boat and gets it free, or your desk. Here we go. I think this is like Hot Blue Tiger or something like that. I might just be making that up as well. It's a good board. Good fisher here. Does have that little hook rash. Thank you, Tom. Big Money says freeze it and thaw it. It will unstick it. You never thought about that. Yep, good Ozark color. I think I'm gonna take Hartman with me bait hunting one day, and then I will go help him put the reds on hats. That is a is there a gut hook name a chartreuse and blue crankbait that won't catch a bass on Kentucky Lake? Maybe a Guggen bait. I don't know. In the heyday, they would probably even eat a Guggen bait. I don't use that stuff, and I'll tell you why, chicken. Because it's acetone based. If you get fingernail polish remover on certain baits, it will strip the paint off. It may not happen immediately, but it's not good for them. I wish I had a bunch of old school Popars. Uh, yep. So Bass Mafia is Guggen baits for older people, I guess. All right. Here's a speaking of blue craw, here's a pretty good. This is a Newort. Let's run this Newort, kind of a, I don't know, blue shad or something like that. My thoughts are Alex Davis is 100% correct. Do I ever run into any CP70? I sure do. I've got about 4 of them. Norman baby or middle ends? Yes. Good request. How about a baby hen? I think I got one on my desk. Yeah, Alex Davis is 100% correct. Oh, Shimano box? All right, I'll run it in just a second. Let's get this guy's Norman baby in. Here we go. I don't like getting stuck on one bait or one style unless I do a specific show. Yes. So I worked for Pradco when the Excalibur came out. Uh, I worked for Commonwealth Productions, which was a part of Pradco. Excalibur and Booyah are owned by Pradco. They're not two different companies. They're literally owned by the same company, operating the same factory. So here's some bait history for you guys. When Excalibur went away, they didn't go away because the baits were bad. They were paying Alton Jones, Edwin Evers, Tim Horton, Matt Reed, and there's another guy. They're all paying these guys a royalty. Well, when they all left, why would you pay Alton Jones or why would you pay Tim Horton, who started Profan? Why would you pay Edwin Evers, went to Megabass? Why would you pay these guys a royalty on a bait if they're not with your company anymore? So, you know how you get rid of that? You get rid of the Excalibur brand, which other than the one knockers, they're all knocking off Lucky Craft. The XCS 100 and XCS 200 were RC 1.5 and 2.5 copies. Their Jerk Bait was a copy of a Pointer 100. Their Jimmy was a Sammy 100. And they said, all right, our best selling items, we'll keep the square bill and we'll keep the one knocker and we'll repackage them in Booyah and we'll knock about $3 off the price. Now, the only thing I know that they did is they changed paint factories. They're the same blanks, the same internals. They changed the factory where they're painting. So, like your Raven Reds now are a little bit different. The molds have gotten older, so you see baits with more smoother sides, but internally, they're the same. The plastic is the same bait. It's just in a different packaging. And sometimes the colors are slightly different. But as molds get older and used, you'll see this. I've seen this with Strike King baits. Those molds get used over and over and over and over, and as the years go on, you'll see slight differences in the bait. That's what made the wiggle wart so good. It wasn't the plastic they were made of. Is that mold as it got older, it was inconsistent. So do you get these wiggle warts where you get one that would really, really, really hunt, and you get the next one, and this is the OGs, it didn't hunt. And then so these companies go, well, we don't want something inconsistent. We want everything to be the same. So when Rapala bought Storm out, they tooled new molds and they went with this style wiggle wart where you see the angle is different. And guess what? People hated them some bitches because they all ran right. It's crazy. The fishing world is crazy. People were mad because these baits were built better and run true out of the package. They want the old ones that are inconsistent. And then you get on Facebook, tomorrow there'll be somebody, by God, I bought a 6 inch crankbait and I had to tune it. Them are pieces of shit because it won't run straight. And but then you got people on here, I want a wiggle work for $50 that doesn't run straight. Just blows my mind. All right, here's this Norman. This is a deep baby N, red blackback. I don't think they do anything special, thread dealer. I think it's just packed full of salt, kind of like a Cinco. I notice how much they swell up when they hit water. Usually, a bait that's got a lot of salt content like that, when water is absorbed into it, it swells big time. Like, leave a zoom in your live well. You know what I'm saying, dog? Leave like a uh, zoom trailer in your live well. Here we go. Here's that Norman. Deep baby N, red black back. Deep baby N, red black back. Yeah, and that's because of the salt content in there. And the Cinco's will. Hey, we made a first purchase. I tell you what, man. First purchase, get you a free bait. I don't really want to walk around my room too much. See if I got a free bait laying around right here for you. You know what? I got you. Got you a free bait coming. Number 45. Bait man is going to be generous tonight. I'm gonna give you an old school Series 3. This is not a Bandit. This is an old school Strike King Series 3 in Fire Tiger. Here we go. How about that? I like the Series 3. You're talking about a good bait. Where did I put that son bitch at? There it is. I do got more of those too. I'll have to go through some boxes. Leave gulp on a hint and you get a piece of tire. Uh, I'm just doing random what's on my desk. We went and picked it out. Here we go. How about a Lucky Craft Square Bill? Lucky Craft Square Bill. Guys, remind me at 9 o'clock. I need to add some more giveaways. I need to find my box of Sakamotos. Here's an LC 2.5 deep rallied sound, kind of a chartreuse black back. I see 2.5 DRS. Oh, dude, I love the Series 3. Here we go. Run them frogs. All right, gravy. I'll do it. LC 2.5 DRS, chartreuse black back. Y'all sleeping on it. Are the RC Lucky Crafts the best? I don't know. I've had good luck on the new ones, to be honest with you. There's some certain colors I really like. Purple shad, bull brim, copper green shad. I will pay a premium because I like the colors of white back shad. As far as the bait itself, really the only difference is the name on it. That's it, Phil. And the QC on the new baits, quality control on Lucky Craft. They don't QC every bait. They used to QC one out of every 10 baits. Now they do one out of every 100. But again, it goes back. We're not paying Rick Klein anymore. Why would we sell baits with Rick Klein's name? Then I don't know what the deal was with Takahiro. All right. We had a frog request. Here we go. 2 Strike King pop and purchase. We have the clear and we have a white with silver. 2 of them. Here we go. Dude, Bull Brim is a nasty color. Nasty color. I also think they changed the internals. They used to use a tungsten weight. Thank you, gravy. They used to use a tungsten weight in the original RCs, and they now use a stainless steel. I do know that. Brent Ayler told me that several years ago at ICAST. Brent's a great dude. Good source of information. Uh, I don't know what this thing is. Here's this little live target. Somebody named this. Oh, I know he did. Here we go. Where this is some kind of live target walking shed. Nobody wants it. Oh, Gravy said for $1. I was gonna throw it in the bar giveaway. Bar giveaway tonight is a Balsa bait. I'm gonna grab one out of my collection. So I got the box of Balsa baits right below me. If I really wanted to go silly, I'd get in there. All right, here's some Booyah. I guess these are their. Let's do all three of these. You got a big one and two small ones. This is the Booyah Toad Runner. Here we go. I do not have any $11 jaw jackers. I can tell you that. You want to see the Balsa box? Here's three Booyah Toad Runners. $1 a piece. Great job, Gravy. Great job. That's a really good deal. And I'm here for it. I don't mind loading my man up with some frogs. Any minnows? Yeah. Hold on. Matter of fact, let's do a giveaway. We missed our 8:30 giveaway. Let me log some giveaways, Mr. Hartman. Let's see. Let's load some more. It says FLW giveaway, but it's really follower giveaway. Okay. Let me get something here. See if I got my box. I do got my box. Well, I thought I had my box. The minnows. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here we go, boys. Sakamata giveaway. This one's for you. Sakamata shad giveaway. This is a nice color. 5-inch. Look at this one. 5-inch Sakamata shad giveaway. These come from these are my personal stash. Let's do it. Giveaway. We're running free socks. Free Sakamata shads. 5-inch. That's the follower giveaway we're doing right now. Since Thread Dealer was in here. I gotta hook my phone up. Everybody likes Sakamata shads. All right. Chicken, we're not gonna do that in here. We're not gonna body shame people. That's a beautiful color. I bet Thread Dealer can catch one on that. Yep. Giving away free sex socks. All I gotta do is hit that follower giveaway. Now let's sell some more baits. Here's the old school snag proof Wobbletron green pumpkin chartreuse specks. That's just baby powder on there. Wobbletron. Here we go. Well, guess what? Big Muddy is a mod. He can meet your ass if he wants to. Well, I won't let him. Wobbletron, snag proof. $2. Gravy is all over the frogs tonight. We haven't even gotten to all the stuff I picked out. Let's put her in reverse, Terry, and do some jerking. Let's put her in reverse, Terry. Let's do some jerking for a while. Here's that Smithwick Rogue. This is the Smithwick Rogue Elite 8. Ooh, Rogue Elite 8. I don't know the color name. It's juicy though. Here we go. Smithwick Rogue Elite 8. Yeah, that is a sweet one. It's a little bit deeper than a regular robe. I believe these were maybe Frank Scalish design colors. I could be wrong. Lake Lover. Lake Lover made a first purchase. You know what that means, boys? It's free baiting time. Or free baiting with the bait man. Let's see if I got some. Hell, this looks cool. Let's give him one of these. Let's give you one of these. Let's do something different. We'll give you old Steve Kennedy special here. How about a free Hildebrandt Snagless Sally? The old Steve Kennedy special. Guys, if you haven't gotten the giveaway, if you're new, I'm giving away a pack of Sakamata shads. So make sure you go up there and get the giveaway. Well, guess what, Lake Glover? I've got a bunch of rogues in the package. I may even be getting more. Let me get your stuff together here. Damn, I can't believe it's already 8:52. And I've only done I did 27 baits in the first hour. I've done 24 in the last two. I've been talking and ranting. Yeah, TK would approve of that. All right. Should I run it? Should I run the Koike full cast? And this is Shinake Gill. Dude, this is a good looking color. Should we do the full cast? You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to send it. Ready? Koike. Here's the Koike. These cost me $20, by the way. Ain't gonna lie. Tackle Warehouse is basically sold out of these things. Thread dealer first purchase. Damn it, Jordan. All right, I'll bring it to you. I'll bring you a free break too. I have not, by the way. I got to bring a bunch of these to Harlan over at High Tech. So I'm writing your name on it, Jordan. Boom. Uh, that's all right. I don't have to ship that. Koike was out there. All right, 9 seconds, guys. 79 people and only 55 want a free pack of Sakamata shads. What's wrong with you guys? All right, here we go. 60 people. And Adam 09185, you've got some sacks. Congratulations, Adam. Enjoy your. I think it'd be cool to call them sacks. Like, hey, yo, bro, you got any 6-inch sacks? Back to jerking baits. What else we got in here? All right, here's a Vision 110. Let's get a good deal on this. It's got some teeth marks on it. It's got some scratches on it. French pearl, sexy French pearl is this color, I believe. Vision 110. Here you go. Megabass Vision 110. Sexy French pearl. It is not perfect. This is a good fishing one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I like at least a 6-inch sack. But I always seem to be stuck with a 5-incher. Thank you, DT. Here you go, thread dealer. You need a hat. Socks for days. Sacks for days. You do have the OG Sakamata hat. Even though American Fletcher and some other companies try to rip you off, you were the first person I seen making the Sakamata hat. I'll give credit where it's due. All right. These are some Vision 110 blanks. These suckers look good. Look at this guy. Look at that. Actually, I can't do it. That's going on the purple chartreuse wall. Look at this guy though. Woo. Somebody whoever did this custom painting did a damn fine job. It's kind of a little pink hue with some chrome and some blue. Here we go. 110 KO. That's a great looking color. I'm kind of mad no one's in here to call me a little twat tonight. Thank you, David. I think you're really gonna like that. See if I can fit that in a bag. I cannot. Truck nuts. Somebody used to be I think there was a guy on my YouTube channel. His handle was Truck Nuts at one time. You know what? I'll be honest. I kind of felt bad afterwards, but this is a cool KO. This so you can see the internals on here. Got a little orange throat, clear, little lavender purple back. Man, whew, this one's sexy. This guy did a really good job. Here we go. So really good looking job on. You'll have to put some hooks and splits on here. I know a lot of guys that catch fish on these KO blanks. Now, are they a mega bass? No, but they're good. Nick Luna is going to get a free bait. Or oh, Nick, it said payment failed. That doesn't mean you don't have money in your bank account. That just means, however, your payments hooked up, it doesn't work. So even though it's free credits, you still got to pay the shipping. So I always do the PayPal, but I'll keep this bait till you get it fixed up, buddy. It's happened to me before. It's fixing to happen again because I lost my debit card the other day and it's hooked up to my PayPal and it's fixing to give me an issue. That reminds me to fix that. I did see. At least I haven't had people asking for giveaways tonight because I give away plenty. All right, here we go. Here's the same. Look at this guy, a little stinky pinky. Whew. Clear pink and a little dark purple back. Here we go. We run it. It's funny, Elk Creek. It's a good looking sucker right there. Thank you, Tom. All right. I got uh I got some Rapala Clacking wraps in this box behind me. Number 56. Our next giveaway will be at 9:30. And I'm probably calling it quits about 10 o'clock. Buyer's giveaway. Top water. All right, Jim. You got it. Top water has been called for. Uh Denny Brower. Denny Brower, Tiny Torpedo. This is the Rattling Torpedo. What's a good jerkbait rod that won't break the bank? I would say a Dobbins Fury, if you can find it, 703. If you want to, I like a 680. I think they made it 684 Dobbins. It was pretty good. Um, Phoenix makes a really good jerkbait rod. The Phoenix Feather's really good. Um, I have a 6 cents heater rod that's really good, but they don't make it anymore. So here we go. Top water. Denny Briar, Rattling Torpedo. You have to put some hooks on it. Part of the Pro Autograph series. The good thing about a jerking rod is you don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, I just like a soft tip I don't want too much backbone. You can honestly, oh, uh, I used to use my Zell Rolling All Star Special. Hey, Dave, welcome in. I do not have any Z-Man Hellraisers, unfortunately. Here's another torpedo. This is the old head and tiny torpedo in a frog pattern. Dude, that Zell Rolling All Star Special is a badass rod. And I've used it for everything from Vixens, Spooks, to Vision 110s and caught fish on it. It's just really, really good one. Tiny torpedo and frog. Thank you, Wes. But personally, I like something that's 6'8" to 6'10", medium with a moderate action. I like that on a jerking rod. So I want to be able to make that bait move and not move it forward. And when you got a lot of tip, uh, if you know what I'm saying, chicken, if you got a lot of tip, you can make your bait move side to side without it going forward very much. Is it's easier to work the slack in the line. When your rod's too stiff and you whip it, it moves forward. Yep, Dobbins, Caden. Thank you, Gravy. Thank you for showing up tonight, buddy. Enjoy your baits. All right, here we go. Here's a Hedden Zara 2. So this is like a short spook. It's built like Baitman, a little bit top heavy and short. You know, Hedden Zara 2. 69 people in here. Awesome. Thank you. Oh man, he made a first purchase. Guess what I have to do? It's time to get him a free one. Time to get a free bait. What do we got? We can go free on. Gee. There we go. This is cool. This is in the package. Just get great. How about a little Yozuri? This is JDM Yozuri too. Who cares? Free bait for you, brother. Thank you, Phil. Do I have any more Elite Eights? Lake Lover? I may have. Let me go. I got some regular rogues too. In package. My problem is I ordered more shipping boxes in this damn weather. Uh the UPS guy has been delayed, so I may have to go to the local hardware store to scrounge up boxes. Let me go look real quick. Let me go look. Yeah, I do. I do. Oh, hell yeah, I found another mega bass, boys. And and found some rogues. Oh my god. What was that? Uh-oh. Looky here. Looky here. Boys and girls. All right. Found more jerking baits. Looky here in the package. How about an Excalibur or Smithwick suspending row with Excalibur trebles? This is the big guy. 1992. Dude, I'll give you some money for him, Jordan. That would be perfect. Here we go. In the package, this is the suspending Super Rogue with the Excalibur hooks. Somebody's gonna get a hell of a deal on this thing in the package. Well, thought so anyway. Thank you, Casey. I won't ride on your package, so people don't whine. Uh, Look at this, though. Check out this one, dog. This ain't in the package. This is a good one. Gold black bag with the bleeding sides on it. Yep, I just got to be at work 3. You know the deal. All right, here we go. Got the Scallies on there. Woo, big old Super Rogue. They made one that's got a purple back, chartreuse belly, and bleeding on it. Dude, that would absolutely kill some smallies. Luckily, there's this guy we know, thread dealer named Mark Menendez, has a bunch of them things. You talking about dude that's got rogues? He's got some guys got minnows. Menendez got rogues. I can tell you that. I would too if I'd won that much money on them. Yeah, I would say Menendez and Jason Christie. That's your rogue guys. Here's a Vision 110. I think this is Ito Tennessee Shad. I could be wrong. I've actually caught a lot of fish on this color. It does have a few scratches on it. I ain't gonna lie. It does got a couple little chips on it. I think that's Ito Tennessee Shad. It's got some teeth marks on it. Remember, I buy a lot of tackle that's used, so got a little hook rash. Get you a good deal on a Vision 110 right here. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. The lip looked really good too. Oh man, look what I just found. I didn't even realize I had this. It was sitting on my desk. Looky here. A rattling thin fin in bleeding Tennessee shad. Here we go. Let's run it. Rattling thin fin, pre repel, just sitting on my desk in bleeding Tennessee shad. It's amazing how stuff like that will pop up from time to time. Thank you, Mr. Rainers. Trying to go. All right, here comes the Smithwick Elite Eights. I got 2 more left. 2 more left. Two more left. Elite 8. I don't know what color this is. God, it looks good though. Look at that back. It's kind of a glow chartreuse with some flake on it. Whew. Here we go. Running. It's a good looking jerkin bait right there. Maybe we should have done a rogue. I don't know. Thank you, Lake Lover. Dude, thin fins are freaking good. It's so slept on, I even forget about them. Do I have any more super rogues? I may, Wes. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. Here's the last Elite 8 I got. This is a beautiful color. I don't know what they call this. It's almost like a blue gizzard. It's got some green flake in it as well. Ooh, here we go. I wonder why my lighting just died down. That's odd. Thank you, Clay. I will say the new house heats up good. I mean, I don't think I told Levi, but my HVAC in my old house went out. So it's always great to get ready to put a house on the market for sale and your HVAC goes out. Didn't really want to spend $9,000. It looks like I'm about to have to. All right, here's a Pro Blue Vision 110. Pro Blue Vision 110. It's in pretty good shape. I don't have any of them super rare Mega Bass coasters. I know, dude. I don't want to know. They were able to get the emergency heat on so the pipes didn't freeze. Yeah, that's great. And it won't get above 40 degrees for like a week. My bill's going to be so damn high. One of these, I might have to whatnot my house. It's in pretty good shape. It does have some places back here on the back. My HVAC in my other house, Ty Man, the one I was at. Here we go. Pro Blue Vision 110. Dude, this is a good Kentucky Lake color too. Especially early in the year. They eat this sucker. That's crazy. Thank you, B Mac. I bought a brand new Z71 in 2011. 1,800 miles, transmission fell out. So I went and buy another Chevy. I ended up buying another one. But yeah, I called Penn and Son, and just because I had Sean's phone number, and Sean sent a guy out here. They got it running. But evidently, I guess the unit, a lot of the parts are discontinued. It's an older unit, and it is what it is. But you know what? It's easy to sell a house, I think, when you got a brand new HVAC system. Make somebody a good starter home. It was a great one for me. How about some dirty spooks? That sounded really bad. Some head and Zara spooks. Let me let me hit them with the totally awesome real quick. Popper, all right, Gemma, I got you a G splash coming up after these spooks. Golly, man, totally awesome. Just freaking made this thing amazing looking. I need to just get Bateman Jr. cleaning baits, and I think he would make a lot of money from me. All right, here we go. Heading Zara Super Spook. Original Head and Zara Spook. Sharpshire's herringbone, clear herringbone. Here we go. You'll have to put some hooks on it. Transmission went out on my Silverado less than 50 key. Yeah, I've had three Chevys. Well, I had a 2011. I had a Cat Eye that I actually liked, but guess what? Transmission went out at 98,000 miles. Thank you, B Mac. And Yellow Shore, that's it. Thank you. And I traded it in for a Dodge that I drove till the wheels fell off, literally. And then I had a black Chevy that I bought with the 6.0 in it. And I will say this, that 6.0 is a bad son bitch. Dude, you have got some miles on it. It's in good shape too. That's the thing. I think the Duramaxes, I feel like guys have had really good luck with them. And they also got that Allison transmission in there. Just cleaning a few of these up. Here's another original Head and Spook. That silver flutter shad that they make a Vixen in. It's in pretty good shape. You'll need some hooks on it. Every Dodge I've owned, a water pump is the only thing I've ever replaced on a Dodge and a radiator. And I had a white Ram with blue racing stripes, SST. Thank you, B Mac. a 97 Ram SST, white, blue racing stripes. I even got a picture. I'll put it on Instagram for you, Hunter. And I bought it with 89,000 miles. First truck I ever bought with my own money. And dude, I traded it in with 185,000, and it's freaking ran like a scalded dog. It was fast. It had that 360 in it. 97 1500 short bed with a 360, and I put a K&N on it and a chip in it. Dashboard was actually in good shape. Any soft, salty craws? I do have some soft plastics. I'm kind of in a hard bait mood tonight. All right, here's a Lucky Craft G Splash. It needs the tail replaced. Ghost Pearl Lemon is the color, and this is the G Splash, the smaller one. Okay, here we go. We got 13 minutes. I'm gonna throw up a final follower giveaway. I'm gonna. What do you guys want? You want a 6 cents plastics bundle, some 6 cents minnows, or you want Sakamata shad for a giveaway? Thank you, Randers. Randers has unlocked silver. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations on number 69 too. Dude, you did load up. Awesome, Bradley. Did you get some glides? I hope you got a clutch, baby boss. All right, Lucky Craft Square Bill. This is a LC 1.5 DRS. Did I put one up there? Did I save one for myself? Because if I didn't save one in this color, I may have to. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't sell this one. This has got to go to the Chartreuse Purple Hall of Fame. It's got to go to the Hall of Fame here. Sorry. I thought I had put that one in the Hall of Fame. So instead, here's a Rapala Clack and Wrap in the package. Clack and Wrap 08, silver blue. Here we go. Silver blue, Clack and Wrap 08. These are tough. Tough to get, especially in the package. I'm not going to ride on it. Wes is going to take it down. Wow. $9. Well, guess what? I found another Lucky Craft. Here's a Rattling LC 2.5. What the hell did I just? LC 2.5. Yeah, absolutely cheap. Dude, it's a good color. I mean, if I just like to keep them. I don't have one to keep on mine. Eventually, I want to get every bait I can find. I want to get, and I messed up. I was trying to collect all the bandits with purple in them, and there's a bunch. I'll have to buy them from West. LC 2.5 RT Chartreuse in blue. Rattling. Here we go. RC 2.5 Lucky Craft 2.5 RT. Thank you, Wes. Who's ready for a couple bandits? Anybody ready for a couple bandits? I am. Dude, I don't know why. I got my box down here to make sure I haven't done any more shit back here. Who's ready for a couple bandits? I am. How about a gizzard shad? Gizzard shad bandit 100. I believe that's the name of that color. Bandit 100 and gizzard shad. Oof. Here we go. Bandit 100 with the triple grips, pre Pradco. Jay Mitch, you the man. Let's see, number 72. Oh, we're getting close to 100. We're getting close. Dude, I got this one into 200. This is a sweet color. All right. I believe this one's called Translucent Gizzard. That's it. Thank you, Wes. Here we go. Bandit 200. It doesn't have the nipples, but I'm pretty sure this is a pre-Pradco bait. I think this is something perch, CR perch, maybe. Here we go. That's a good looking color. I like that better than Fire Tiger. I can tell you that. Big Muddy. Thank you, Big Muddy. This next bandit, I only have a few for tonight. This next bandit, I know it's pre-Pradco. This is I forgot the name of this color. Wes, help me out. This is a Bandit 300. I don't think this is hot chocolate. What is, I forgot the name. This is a tough one. And there's your little titties here. So here we go. We're gonna run it. Bandit 300. God, forgot the name on this sucker. This is a tough color to find. Whoa. I've sold one DT Thug earlier tonight. Thank you, Jay Mitch. Sold one DT Thug earlier. It was a custom painter. All right. Balsa time. Balsa time. All right. You guys pick. No, I only had the one, dude. They're freaking tough to find, man. I can either run balsa baits or Norman baits. What do you guys want? Balsa or Normans? No more. Balsa. Okay. It's called for. Bagley's. I believe this is a Killer B1. It's kind of a newer version, the newer one. Chartreuse black back. Here we go. Got the newer logo. There's Chartreuse black back. This is not the all brass version. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate it. I saw someone selling a bunch of all brass KV4s and they wanted like $2,000 for like 20 of them. And I hated to tell them they ain't worth that no. Any more DTs at hand? Yeah. I tell you what, I do got one at hand. Y'all ready for a really tough DT flat? Really, maybe the toughest DT flat to get. Oh my God. Look at that. A Jank Juice DT Flat 7. Holy shit, I forgot about that. That is the rarest one to get. But I ain't selling that. No offense. Here we go. DT Flat 3 in Demon. How about that? DT Flat 3 in Demon. Yeah, dog. I gotta keep that one for myself. Here we go. DT Flat 3 in Demon. 15 seconds. Tough one right here. Yeah, I actually bought this lot of baits basically because of them. DT Flat 3 in Demon. Nathan, congratulations, buddy. That is a good one. That's a good buy, actually. There's only one. They made two reds, and actually the other red's even rarer. But dude, DT Flat 3 and Demon will catch, buddy. Like throw this bait. This one's mint. All right. Is it almost 9:30? It's almost 9:30. Look, I mean, I ain't trying to tease y'all, but whoever painted this, they got the Jank juice right. Like, there's a lot of custom painters out there. Like Big Muddy's good, Mike Russell's good, lots of guys. I do have I've got 2 coming, Tom, that I bought from a guy. I'm gonna keep one and run one. I gotta put this on the shrine, guys. Gotta go on the shrine. I'm actually probably gonna have to. I'm getting out of space. Getting out of space over here. I'm gonna put it right there. Oh. Yeah, I got wood. All right. Stick with balsa. This little Jeff Hodges bait right here. Beautiful balsa crankbait. Great. Yeah, I'll show the shrine in just a minute. Here we go. Great little balsa bait here. I know. Actually, I'm going to order some more of those from Amazon. And so I'm going to put 3 rows in the middle. And I'm going to move the chartreuse and purple right behind me. Yep. Uh, J- Great by Darius. That is a fact. Mr. Hartman won a BFL. He's the one who got second on BFL on that Jank Juice color custom painted Z Boss from Mike Russell. And dude, it was when Hunter called me and told me, I even put a picture of it up on social media. Like, and it was funny is I got a call from Brandon Perkins, the dog. Like, you don't need to show that. That's the Pickwick juice. I mean, everybody's throwing chartreuse and blue. Chartreuse and blue works. It's not a magic color. Like, if you're confident in chartreuse powder blue, throw that. Uh, but it's just something a little bit different. It catches fish. All right, I believe this is a BJ Barron's balsa crank. This is a beautiful bait. This isn't purple back here. It's almost like a navy with some red flat. You're gonna have to put some split rings on this thing. Very similar to like a tequila crawl. BJ makes some great baits. Great little balsa bait. Here we go. Great little bait. Darius is on it. Oh, there's Toto coming in for the balsa heat. Thank you, Mr. Toto. Guys, make sure you go follow Toto Loco Fishing. He's always got cool stuff and runs some really good shows. And he likes to wear the high vis orange or yellow. My blue collar friend, I appreciate you. Wear that. I gotta go wear my high vis yellow tomorrow. Dude, I just hope you can still get the flat 75 and Jank juice. I thought I had some more balsa baits out here. You know what? Let me get one more for you guys. Let's get another good looking, good balsa bait out. Oh, look at this guy. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Oh, holy shit! I didn't know. Oh, look at this. Look at that guy. I don't know who. It says Benny's LBB -1. Show me the ball. All right. Hold on. I'll show you the box. I'll show you this box. Hold on. This is just the stuff I'm grabbing out of. Look at these balsa baits. You guys can pick one and I'll run it. Like, look at this guy. What? Man, that thing's sexy. Look at this. This is an amazing looking bait right here. That is another one of those back bay balsas. This is very similar to a Wally G, but it's not. Look at this. That's kind of like a blue glimmer. It's not in perfect shape. I believe the clear is a little cracked on that, but good looking build. Look at that. Kind of like a copper green shad. I, this is not a jaw jacker. I do not believe that's a jaw jacker. Maybe it is. I do not believe it is. The blue back looks like a CP. That might be a CP. Maybe a CP. Look at these. Look at these custom little Earls. Oh, look at that guy. Hello. Look at that. That's a little Sudeth little Earl custom job there. There's a bunch of them down here, actually. Whew. Oh, Lord of mercy. Hell, let's run a couple of these little Earls. These are foam baits. Let's run that guy. Look at this Barons. This yeah, he's custom deep little end. Look at this deep little end. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh man, that's a beaut. That's a beaut. Let's put that on the cell. Look at this deep little end. That's a Mountain Dew. That's a deep little end. We can run it. I ain't scared. Hell, let's put both of them some bitches up there. What is this? Oh, looky here. Look at this. Somebody custom painted this flat 8 and they did a damn good job. Screw it. Put it up there. I'm gonna pick it up balsa bait out. Let's put this guy up there. This is a good looking bait. Uh, what is this? I do not know what that is. Big Muddy, anybody know what this is? It ain't a pose before somebody asks. It is not a pose. Look at this little Earl. Look at that guy. That is horrifying, is what that is. Hell, I'll put that little Earl up there. Who makes that? ICC. I think that's a good looking little bait. It's not going to like blow me away, but insane clown catchers. Yeah. All right. I think we got enough. We got to save some. We'll put another Norman up here. I love that. It's kind of like that got some old school color to it. It's yeah. Screw it. We'll put it up there. All right. It's time for a gibby. We went through the box. Let's do a gibby. Let's do a giveaway, guys. What do you guys want? Want to do another gibby of Sakamata shads, or should we do a 6 cents plastics mix? 6? Okay. The mixers first. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna reach into my personal Shindo. See how many I got left. We'll get you a mix of the 6 Shindos. Bone Magwort at my feet? Yes, sir, there is, but it's a new one. Look here. This is the 7-inch. Any Rebel track downs? I do not believe I have any, Little Willie. I also have a Little Willie. Hey, what's up, 664? Let me get you a little mix here. These were custom colors, so I sure hope you don't smash them too hard. Look, dude, these sandwiches here look good. Pro blue. Then we'll give y'all a little mix of Shindo 7-inchers. I'll show you the color I really like. At least hold up pretty good from what I know. Damn, I ain't got many of them left. like this. It's almost like a rainbow trout. It's that. Oh, yeah. I got some secret juice in there y'all don't need to see. So I'm gonna give y'all a Shindo sampler. Look at this, like almost a rainbow trout minnow. I love that. Speckled perch. Here we go. So all six of these. It's our last follower giveaway for the night. So we got big minnows. Big minnows. We can call that one lavender shad. So six Shindos. Here we go. Six Shindos. That's your new giveaway. I'm gonna put those in a bag for you. I need to find a bigger bag. So I don't want them to damage the tails up real quick. Man, I got pits. So I can find a bigger bag here for these Shindos. Ugh. Oh man. Well, because I'm low IQ, I already had a bigger bag. And right here where I got them. Here we go. Giveaway right here. Handfuls, three colors, two of each, 6 cent Shindos. Little Shindo buffet. The good thing is their colors don't bleed, so think hey Froggy, Big Muddy, Mr. Thill, all my moderators other than Hella Bass who blanked on us today. Y'all have done an amazing moderation job. We're gonna run for about 30 more minutes and I'm calling it a night. So let's end it with some Norman and Balsa Heat. Norman and Balsa Heat. Actually, I got a couple of Rapalas mixed in and some other stuff. So. All right, this isn't Balsa, but all right. So Casey, the Table Rock OG Vixen is one of my holy grails. I know someone who's got some. I'm not paying $300 for them. I would give 150 for one. But that is one of my holy grails. And I'm an idiot because back in the day when that bait first come out, that color never sold, and I never bought one. And my local store that had a bunch, they literally gave them away. You want the hat, dude? I can get you hooked up with a hat. You can get a jerkin hat from Kentucky Lake Thread Company. That's who made this. They make several different styles and colors. Hell, you can get it camo if you want it. It covers my bald, graying hair really well. And yeah, I guarantee you they are. All right, here we go. Here's a little Earl. I think this has been custom painted, unless I don't know, man. Actually, it says VIP. I don't know if that means it, maybe it's not a little Earl. I don't know. It looks just like one, but it says VIP on the bill. Here we go. Great little bait here. This is definitely a wintertime, springtime cranking bait. Get them good purple bars on it. This is a finesse crank. Thank you, Wes. So there's a new guy, and I actually know his name's Rick Steckelberg. That's basically rebuilt the Little Earl, and I think it's Bulldog Bait Company. Really good dude. You can. It's in my video from the East Tennessee Fishing Show. I did not realize who it was, but I did a video for Rick Steckelberg a long time ago. Here's another one of those baits. It's got the VIP on the bill. Beautiful kind of. It's not Jane Juice. This is more blue. Nice little deal here. Someone has painted it. Here we go. All right, sounds good, Theo. You can text me anytime. Guys, if y'all ever want to reach out about a bait or any question, many of you can attest. I do not mind answering questions and talking. Sometimes I get back to you immediately, sometimes it's a day or two later, but I try to make sure I'm very responsive. All right, 35 seconds more on that giveaway, guys. Some Shindo minnows. All right, balsa time. Balsa time. Which one do I run first? Let's do this guy. BJ Barron's little flat side crankbait. BJ makes some good baits. I've got some personals. That's right. All right, giveaway winner. Who's it going to be? MDA Fishing. Heck yeah, brother. Congratulations. All right, here we go. BJ Barron, flat side. Man, this is a little smoker. To quote my guy, Major P over on Whatnot Knife Seller. It's a smoker. Virtually indestructible plastic. No, this is not the buyer giveaway. This is an auction. That was just a regular follower giveaway. Buyer giveaway, we're gonna I'm gonna get into my personal balsa box. Thank you, Toto. Get into the personal balsa box. One of them. Mhm. You're welcome, dude. Anytime. All right. This says I might have to look this up. It says Danny's, Banny's, Benny's. Dude, this is a good looking little bait. It's got a rattle in it too. Look at that. Probably 8, 10-foot diver, balsa bait with a rattle in it. Ooh, it's in pretty good shape. There's a little some cracking under the clear coat, but man, that's a good looking bait. Kind of almost a Tennessee shad or a color. I don't know, maybe copper green shad. Here we go. It's got wire through balsa bait. You just need some splits and hooks on it. I like this one. I feel like there's even clear over the bill. It's built very well. Darius, thank you, sir. I think you'll like that one. Darius, I was kind of out your way the other day. Dude, when you get to Hopkinsville and you're going through like towards Clarksville, all those fields by Fort Campbell, it's just ice. It's literally fields of ice and snow. It's crazy. It's kind of a spooky feeling. All right, last balsa one tonight. I think it's my last. Look at this guy. This is almost like a magic craw color. Dude, this is beautiful. I don't know who makes this, but almost looks like a Seacrest bait, but I've never seen Seacrest make that. Beautiful little balsa bait. This is fire. Here we go. Running now. That is blue full down there. Yeah, I don't know who makes this. I hate to tell y'all, this is just a good looking sucker. Thank you, Brian, for your first purchase. Free bait coming at you. I tell you what, I got one right here. How about an old school little Bomber Square A? Oh, you did, dude. Uh, so I went Saturday. I did not do good in the $400 20 grand tournament. I was just outside the top 20. No, I think I was like 28th. But I'll freaking smash the cash game. I think I cashed out at 1450 on the cash game, bought in with 300. So I was good. I've done really good in the cash game, which is not my usual. I'm a tournament guy, but the cash game, I'm up I didn't do good one night, but I'm up like 7 grand for the month. I don't advise gambling. I don't do it all year, but I'll play cards in the winter. Um, but I cannot play the 60,000 guarantee this weekend because it's Super Bowl. All right, here's a custom painted deep flat A. I think I was told Jeff Hodges painted this. Custom painted deep flat A. Here you go. I've made some good friends up there at the OG. Met Richie Head. Richie's a really nice guy, and I didn't realize he ran the Chuck Head Memorial, and great fisherman too. Chuck, he made a first purchase. All right, Chuck. Guess what? I'm gonna give you an OG wiggle wart, or not OG. I'm just gonna give you a little red storm wiggle wart for your first purchase, my friend. Oh, really? Richie seems like a good dude. He's really good at cards, and I don't tell him I said this, but I flopped a nut flush on him, and I'm pretty sure he had ace king, and he raised it pretty good pre-flop. Like re-raised me. I had ace jack suited. I raised it to $15. He made it 40, and we had three callers. And I was like, man, I'm definitely behind. Richie's probably got a really good hand. And the flop came like queen, eight, nine of diamonds, or something like that. No, queen, eight, four diamonds. And I was like, okay. Um, I got ace jack of diamonds. There's nothing I do. And he bet out 50 or $75. And this Korean guy went all in for 200. And I had to push all in. He thought and thought and thought about it. And he folded. I don't know. Another guy, he had a jack eye flush or flush draw. And I made a lot of money, but Richie's a good dude. Good dude. All right. Norman time. Let's go Norman time. DD22. DD22 right here in Canary. I believe that's the color. DD22 in Canary. Running. OG color. They don't make his color no more. DD22 in Canary. Got some gas coming building up. We're gonna run the buyers giveaway at 10 o'clock. Oh, that's called Wildcat? All right, my bad. I think Wes is gonna take it whether it's Wildcat or Canary. Yeah, that's a beautiful bait. That's actually the only DD22 I got at the moment. I got a bunch more, but dude, Carl can. He can. He can smell them being run. Well, guess what? Here's a Mountain Dew deep little end. One of the all-time best fish catching colors. Mountain Dew deep little end. They did this color right. Now I don't know if they made the best root beer, but the Mountain Dew color, for some reason, that's right. Like it's not a whole lot of splatter. It's just right. Thank you, Tom. They had some sleepers, dude. Like I've always said, before Lucky Craft, before 6 cents, before Megabass, Norman was the top of the game for colors and baits. And look, I've read some documentary stuff on Norman Lures, and the dude that started it, Bill Norman, he understood that colors would catch fishermen. I don't know the color name on this one. Oh, Purpleback is legit. I don't know the color name on this one. Uh, man, it is a smoker. Chartreuse Pearl was really good. Like this one right here, Jason. Hmm? Like that one right there. Suicide was net water. Are you sure it's watermelon candy? Because it's got a lot of white to it. I'm not sure it's watermelon candy, but it's pretty damn stout. It really has no brown or green to it. It's almost a smoke color. All right, here we go. Don't know the color, but I promise you this is a tough one to get. They don't make this color anymore. It might be watermelon candy, but I really don't think it is. Someone's probably going to get a really good deal on this, and that's perfectly fine with me. Oh, no, sir. Isaiah says he's going to take it down. It's his first purchase, so he's also going to get a free bait out of the deal. Let's get the man a free bait. Let's get the man a free bait. Here we go. Or a Rapala. Rip and Wrap '05 Silver Blue. You're welcome, bro. You are welcome. I done ran some spooks, homie. I done ran some spooks. I can run a few more. Give me a minute. Any jerk baits, man. I ran some jerking baits earlier. I guess I could run a few more, but I was trying to get done at 10. I tell you what, next Sunday, ooh, I will not be on next Sunday because I am Super Bowling it. Super Bowl party at Bateman's house. If you live close to me, you're more than welcome to come. Darius, if you want to come over here, time in, come on. I've got some friends coming over Super Bowl party. I don't drink here, so but Saturday night, I'm going to schedule my next show for Saturday. We'll do it Saturday night, 6 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock Saturday, and we'll keep running. What's up, Gorilla Baits? We'll run Saturday night. All right, let's keep up with the Normans. At 10 o'clock, we're shutting her down. At 10 o'clock, we're shutting her down. I think. Here we go. I believe this is Chili Bowl. I could be wrong. Deep little N. Deep little N. Fish catcher right here. Oh, Chili Bowl. I feel like Strike King copied them. Their Chili Crawl was a copy off of this. Thank you, Wes. Dell Jr., number 88. Was that Dell Jarrett? I can't remember. Jabberjaw crankbait. Nah, dog, I ain't got no 13 fishing. There was somebody on the Norman page looking for this bait. And this is a deep little end suspend. The orange, black, I don't know, orange glitter back. Here we go. I'll tell you something I'm looking for if anybody finds it. I'm looking for Cordell Big O, the Tennessee version. Deep little end, Norman. Here we go. Norman suspend. Whoa, guys, Carl. Y'all let Carl. Woo! Thank you, Carl. By the way, I owe you a bait, I believe, and I need to get it to you. I'm gonna throw something. I'm gonna throw you something extra in your package, Carl. Yeah, Carl hit that custom on there. All right. What else we got? Any more deep? I'm going to sell these as a pair. I don't know what they're worth. These are those Norman crawfish. What do they call these? Carl, what's the name of these? What's the name of these guys? I'm running them. Both of them together. These are Normans, I believe. God, what's the name of these? Bass Magnet. Yeah, Bass Magnet. Sand shrimp at one time. Yeah, whatever. Beautiful little baits. And Chuck is going to get in it. $2, guys. $1 a bait. Congratulations, Chuck. Congratulations. Now, I will tell you guys, I'm running low on shipping boxes. If I put anything in padded envelopes, I will make sure I wrap them up so hooks don't come through. I haven't had anybody has have any issues with the envelopes. They're pretty heavy duty. Um, I don't put it. I try not to put wood baits. Custom wiggle warts. Lucas, I have sold out of warts tonight, buddy. Sold out of warts. Bakeman Show does not like to run late. Uh, Look here. Let's do this. Clack and Wrap '07 in the pack. Clack and Wrap 6 in the package. See what color this is. Oh, damn. Woo, look at that one. Gold blue back. This one's fresh. Don't worry, J Mitch. I'll get it figured out, dog. I got boxes. I got about 18 to 20 boxes. I'll find some more. Here we go. That is a sure set hook, buddy. In a package. Let's go. Lucas, man, we're tailing off, and it's I done ran some bandits tonight. Dude, that is a mean color in an X wrap. And I may actually have an X wrap in that color. Hey, Froggy, thank you, sir. I will not write on that for you. I think I only got one or two of those left. All right. Last few Normans. Deep little N. I believe this one's custom painted. There's the painter's name. This is a beautiful color. This reminds me a lot of like one of those OG gulp colors. Jim Harder painted this. Okay. So a Jim Harder painted deep little N. So the same guy that made the Harder Gulp painted this. Let's go. Jim Harder's a legend. No wonder. Do I do any giveaways? Yes, I do. But every time somebody asks, I'll move them back another 30 minutes. Thank you, Carl. By the way, appreciate Trot and Trav for hooking me up. I'm pretty sure on those baits. A great guy. I'll give him a little more than I would give most people because he's a good dude. All right. Here's another one of these. uh, Jim Harder painted. It's missing a hook. You still haven't ever told me what model Triton you got, but this is beautiful, guys. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard to beat a Norman paint job, but that's gonna be really close. Here we go. I said I was gonna shut her down at 10 o'clock. I got one more. I got two more baits I want to run, and I'm shutting her down. We're gonna do our buyers giveaway. Thank you, Carl. I do like me some custom painted Normans because they clean up, they paint good, and so good custom painters, they can bang out some great colorations on those. All right. Last Norman, last deep little end, real shad. Ooh, I have seen some Toto, and they are fire. Last Norman in real shad. Ah, these are pretty tough. Here we go. You do know they made a Norman and Cabin special, and they are sexy green shad, and they're very hard to find. I think Carl would even tell you, Carl, you can probably get a 20 piece on that one on your show, buddy. That one's in great shape. I'd love to find that in a DD22. Uh-oh. Send me a picture on Facebook, buddy. All right. Here's our last auction of the night coming up. Let me go ahead and get the buyer's giveaway. This is the Baitman personal box. The Baitman personal boss box here. I'm going to give away a jaw jacker tonight. That's what I'm going to do. Guys, I'm going to get you a brand new jaw jacker flat side crankbait. But I'll give y'all a little scan of this. I want to give y'all, this is my personal balsa bait. I'm always adding more to it. Those are some Marty Burns in there that you're just not going to find. Uh, now, uh, check this one. Darius has seen this. Check that little Marty. Oh, there's a Marty Burns. Great guy. This is a beautiful bait too. It's a great little Marty Burns. Look at that flake popping off. Here's a BJ. Told you I like BJ Barons. Just one of his baits in here. I got to put some hooks on it. This is a Jeff Hodges bait. Now I know I got chartreuse purple in here, but this is the fishing box. These do get fished. Look at this guy. Oh, that's a Uma Lures. They make some good baits. There's another. Look at that gold sun granny Marty Burns. They're all, they're kind of handmade. There's a Steve Gentry, Stevie G's. Those catch fish. I've thrown this pineapple one quite a bit. Um, that's a Craig Powers, and so Craig will still make these. Um, that's a Randy Gross. That's a good looking son bitch. I bought this from some random kid on Facebook, and I don't think he knew what he had. I'm pretty sure that's a BJ Barons. That's a sick color. Jimmy Eater, do not sell. All these are eaters. I love the Jimmy Eater baits. There's a BJ Barons. It's a good looking one. Um, this is his Eaters 1.5. Look at that purple splatterback back hanging out there. Darren Reed made that bait. This is one of my all-time favorite. This is a Mimic David Walker. Yeah. What's she doing? Okay. That little hot chocolate Jimmy Eaters right there has caught some small mouth. That's one of my favorite eaters. That's the grind. And then this is this is good shit right here. That's a stick. That's a Marty Burns baby pig style bait, I believe. Um, Look at this. This is good stuff. Mimic lures. Yeah, that grind is nasty. But this guy, look at that guy. Ooh, that's not balsa. That's a bling. This is a Coulter crank. It's badass. All right, so I'm going to give one away, guys. I want to give one away out of my personal box. Oh no, that's all right. I said I'm going to get y'all a jaw jacker. Let me find my jaw jacking. Let me find my jaw jackers. I just bought them too, so it should be in here somewhere. Oh, what's in here? Find them jaw jackers. They're in a brown bag. Find a brown bag special over here. Leave it to me to freaking lose them. I can definitely lose some shit here. Where did I? Oh, I found a brown bag. I got a sick dog, of course. Probably thrown up all over. All right. Brown bag of jaw jack. I think y'all like this one. Here we go. Little root beer chartreuse crawl. Jaw jacker. What do y'all think? Good givey? Good buyer givey? Running it. So we got 5 minutes to shoot the bullshit. Yes, I do have a bone magwort, but it's not an old one. This is a new one. This is the buyer's giveaway. I bought this with my own money at the East Tennessee Fish Show, but I want to give back something good. And you know what? We'll do a choice here. I tell you what, I'll give y'all a choice. Oh, I got two of them. I got one for myself. Never mind. I thought I only had one. I got two. So there we go. That will be the buyer's giving. They'll uh if you want this, don't worry about it, dog. I got you. Yeah, I want to try to make sure I don't mind spending a little of my own money to take care of the guys that spend with me. I can't obviously give away $100 baits, but instead of selling this and doubling my money, I thought, you know what, I'll give it away. It's give y'all a reason to tune in every Sunday night. Yep, if you bought something tonight, get in that giveaway. You can fill out stuff if you didn't buy anything, but I'm going to agree with Hellabass. If you enter a buyer's giveaway, I can't stop you, even though you by law it has to be accessible to everybody. But if you win, I'll ship it to you, but I will put you on the blacklist because I like to do something. Did you check out the? Let me look real quick. Oh damn! Yeah, I saw that. I found them on a shelf before in the old packaging. I think I've sold one on Whatnot, Jason, but it's nasty. That's nasty. If you ever come across a box of sour grapes, you still had never let me know if they Rattle Trap still make custom colors. Because if they'll make a custom color, I got ideas. It was not a Ward. It was a Bill Lewis. Well, let's get together and we gotta get something going. Would you guys be interested in some custom Baitman rattle traps, Bill Lewis? I could, as long as the minimum's not like 100, we can do it. We'll come up with they do make a great chartreuse purple called sour grape, but we can come up with an even better color. How about a chartreuse purple splat? I have, dog. It is awesome. Root beer and root beer. They did make a root beer chartreuse west. Matter of fact, I had it made for Kentucky Lake Outdoors years ago, and guess what? I found some on the dang shelf over there the other day, and I meant to buy them all up. That root beer chartreuse catches too, and I had them do it with the big blotches. I need to go buy the rest of them up. They're actually very similar to this. They did a black magic, but I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something. Dude, the bigger the splatter, the bigger the bats, buddy. That root beer rattle trap. If I could rank the root beer colors, the root beer rattle trap would be in the top five, maybe top three, as long as they got the big blotches on them. Dude, I don't catch jack on them on the West Bank, but on the east side, I think it's because they look like baby smallmouth. What was the purple one I sold Carl last week? I think Purple Essence, maybe? Purple Essence deep little in. I think we got all our buyers in here. Let's go ahead and run this, draw the winner. Tonight's bar giveaway will go to DT3T. Congratulations, Dustin Taylor. Great guy. Great fisherman, too, by the way. But anyway, I'm going to jump off here. Guys, thank you so much for joining on Whatnot again. Check out Kentucky Lake Thread Company. Uh, get on their website, get you a jerkin hat. Maybe we can get a balsa hat. That'd be a good. Would y'all want a balsa hat? Maybe I don't want to do morning wood. That's an epic Eric thing, but maybe good wood. I don't know, something like that. Um, But thanks again for the mods, and you guys have a great Kentucky Creek Fishing. I will check it out, man. Thanks, cuz. Y'all have a great night. We're gonna raid somebody. Let's go raid somebody. Hell, go to B Harris. I'm gonna send y'all to